thing. It's happening. Oh my god. I didn't actually unmute you before you said that though. So sorry, I ruined the buzz. Also, Nulgar.
Gasp. I keep forgetting I can put all these herbs and crafting reagents in my bank.
You sure
my war
can.
bank.
You can. Do we have...
But not all these consumables, because what if I need them? Okay, I don't need this jar of pickles, so it can go in the bank.
I made myself an iced matcha latte for lunch. I'm very pleased with myself.
Oh, I made myself an iced coffee with my new Keurig because it has an iced coffee setting.
Nice.
And I'm really not sure what the difference is between that and just making a normal cup of coffee over ice, although I think it might make it colder.
It might also make it, like, thicker? Because, like, I mean, I don't
might
know.
do it stronger, although
That's
there's
what I meant.
already
Stronger is the word I was looking for.
I figured that's what you meant. But there's already, like, a strong option, so I don't know. Apparently when did I pick up veteran quality leather bracers?
That's a good question, and I don't have an answer for you.
Well, they're war-bound, so that's nice. And they can go in the bank. Goodbye. I'll never see you again until next expansion when I'm cleaning out my bank.
Yes. Japanese powdered green tea. But yeah, Patrick just showed up with a bag of, like, matcha latte mix, even though I have, like, normal matcha. But, I mean, this is the functional equivalent to instant coffee then, which means less effort for me, so I'm cool with it.
Right? That's always good.
Yeah. Literally just put the powder and some milk in a cup and stirred it, so, well, and then threw some ice in, so. But for now, I get to enjoy
my augment runes?
clinky ice noises. I don't think I almost spilled it. That's what's good about the mason jars, is they're hard to spill. If you're not gonna raid, I would say it's worth the annoying amount of money that you can sell them for. So yes.
Oh yeah, these ones say 1,200 gold. Although it's been like 3 weeks since I refreshed the auction house, so
I think they're
who
probably
knows?
still close to that much. Why is my dwarf in Hallowfall, and what am I gonna do about it? Oh, I think I must have been doing like a delve here or something.
Yes, speaking of, can we start with a delve?
Well, yeah,
because
but
as
the rim is...
both of us may have forgotten until just now, I have fries in the oven.
I mean, I didn't completely forget. I just didn't think about it in the context of stream. But that's fair. We can do that. We can do a delve first. I even have keys, so excellent, because I gathered a bunch of keys last week and then didn't fucking use them.
Wow, I did nothing last week. Well, I say last week. Like 2 weeks ago? I don't think I've played since we did our thing. So 2 weeks, because I don't think we did it last week, right? Look,
No,
I
we did
warned
not.
you, but I'm Winnie the Pooh today, so...
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not judging. It is what it is. I don't wanna do Light's Call. That sounds crappy and I don't wanna do it. I'm sure that there are still Light's Call achievements that I haven't gotten, but I got a bunch of them and then I was like, this sucks, I'm bored, and I stopped doing it. Nulgar reminds you should make dinner before raid. Yes, eating is good. But yeah, like, the thing is, there's requires like a decent amount of extra tippage to get past the rim because of the shape of the mason jar, which again is why I like drinking out of the mason jars. They're harder to knock over.
They
have
sure
a lid.
are. I
Yeah.
have 2 mason jars on my desk drinking out of. One was full of iced coffee and is now much less full.
Yes.
Hopefully kicks in soon. But I've got like straws and lids for them because I don't like drinking out of the jar part, like the lid.
I mean, that's fair. The rim is not the most comfortable part to sip off of. I won't disagree with that. These, I have 6 of them, were actually, I'm pretty sure these were the ones that, like, contained a little piece of moss and light, like a LED candle and fairy lights as a centerpiece for my, I was gonna say doomed wedding, but it was the marriage that was doomed. The wedding was fine.
I mean, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. You just wash them out and now they're good for something else. And yeah, imagine eating before raid, indeed, Bankos. Like, even yesterday, like, well, no, even just in general, me, I try to eat before raid, but mostly I just eat during trash pulls. Because I never finish shit in time. So, whatever, it's fine. I guess yesterday I just made a fucking pizza, but, you know. I guess I should pick the weekly quest to just do dungeons, since the other weekly quest is to do dungeons, so...
It's like one... Is it like one dungeon? Yeah.
Yes.
So... And it only has to be normal, so yeah, that's what I picked.
Also,
it's always it's the same box, right? Like, it's not a better box if you pick something harder.
That is correct. It's always the same. But then there's also the third weekly quest, which is always just do this specific dungeon. And I mean, this week it's Cinderbrew, which is one of the seasonal dungeons. So we should probably try to do a Cinderbrew today. That would be worth it.
All right.
I finished
I'm
so many
glad
quests.
You're tanking and I'm not tanking, because that's the one where you can go 2 directions, right?
I think so. And here's the thing. Again, like, I haven't done Cinderbrew as a mythic at all. I do not know the pathing. I do not. I am going to have to tell people that I'm fucking winging it. And I'm fine with winging it, but especially if we're doing zeros, it's not timed, so nobody should be mad at me for winging it, which is all I care about. So...
It is also, like, look, when you have the tank and the healer, everyone else can go get fucked because they're replaceable.
Well, in a Mythic Plus, they're not.
You could leave. Well, not in a Plus, no, but like
yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, even just a Mythic Zero, I wouldn't really want to replace people just because it feels kind of shitty to the people you're bringing in. But yeah, it's a thing that you could do. So yeah. Nulgar, you know it's a 2000s game when Jory uses heavy with child to describe his pregnant wife, also recently wed. He expects to return to her after this mission. He's gonna die, isn't he? Don't answer that. I mean...
He's gonna die or she's gonna die.
Yeah. And also, I literally don't... So, like, that's the thing. I remember a significant amount of, like, the main quests and some side quests that had a particular impact on me when it comes to Dragon Age Origins, but, like, I don't remember what quest you're talking about, so don't worry, I can't spoil it for you anyway. Right, the wife is nebulously elsewhere, yeah, so he's gonna die then, yes. just on a trope level, that seems incredibly likely.
You'll know if he also says how much he's looking forward to retirement and or spending time with his new child.
Yes.
He just has to do this one last mission. You know the trope.
Yeah, of course. Oh, God. Man, I have four time-walking weekly quest items on my tank that I just never turned in. 4 of them!
I when I was looking at my Demon Hunter, I was like, why the fuck is my Demon Hunter on Timeless Isle?
Right.
And then I realized that I'd actually, for once in my life, gone to turn in the Pandaria one.
Oh my god. I usually...
Because it's on fucking Timeless Isle, so I never do.
Yeah, it's well, I think that's the thing, is, like, at least with, like, literally all of the other ones, actually... There's a teleport directly to where the turn-in is. Timeless Isle, you have to go to whichever faction hub in Jade Forest you have and then fly there and you get dismounted at the end. It's very annoying.
On the plus side, there's no chance of dying now. Not that, like, you could
true.
fly there before, you would just get into fatigue, and if you weren't paying attention, like I am not sometimes, then sometimes bad things would happen. But now it's really easy to get there with the fast.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I ever did die that way, but yeah, like there were a couple times where I was like, this is uncomfortable. Nalgar, you left Orzammar after the intro, now in Wish Arthas's camp, got a mission to venture into the woods. At least most of your main characters have the and then re-wow, at least most of your main characters have the teleport trinket. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't remember that there was a Timeless Isle teleport trinket. And if any of my characters have it, I don't know what it's called or where it would be. So, good point.
I spent a lot of time on
shout-out.
Timeless Isle.
So did I, yeah. That 14-month-long
much.
patch was very long. 14 months, in fact.
So many characters needed gear, and there was so much gear to be had.
In my defense, Nalgar, it is harder to read chat messages in a timely manner when there are two conversations going on. But yeah, I mean, I confused myself. I didn't blame you.
So I don't know.
Oh, that explains some of the noises. That's also the weird thing about not using Discord, is that the noise suppression does not exist on Battle.net.
Oh, right. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I got to hear Banquos' keyboard on Tuesday. It was a very novel moment for me, because normally it's just that everyone else can hear my keyboard. We had a whole conversation.
Does Banquos have one of those really clicky keyboards?
It's not that bad. It's just the zero noise suppression was a thing. Nalgar, you did complete the bigger bag achievement before 6.0. I don't fucking remember. Like, that feels vaguely familiar, but what? We're gonna need a bigger bag. Yes. Okay. Oh, all of the rare items. Yeah, no, I'll switch
I'm pretty
over.
sure I didn't.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's
I
one of those
tried.
things that if I hadn't been playing like a succession of 10 or 12 alts, that maybe I would have gotten.
No, you I think honestly the alts is your only chance, because I was 1 or 2 characters at most for that entire patch, and I am still missing like 25-30 of them. I have a lot of them, but I farmed Hualon I don't know, 6 fucking times a day because he spawns every half hour. Never got the fucking mount. Never. So
Which one's the mount from there?
it's the Thundering Black Onyx Cloud Serpent. It might not be the Thunder. No, it's not the Thundering. It's just the Onyx Cloud Serpent.
I have that, but I think I got it from Remix.
I mean, I believe that, yeah.
Not sure though. I'm pretty sure I have it.
Oh,
I have
okay,
it back
so
at my desk. I can check.
It is the Thundering one. It's not the Heavenly one. Heavenly one is the Shaw of Anger. But just the plain old Black Cloud Serpent is from a quest, so I have that one. But yeah, no, I killed that. I killed the stupid dragon so many fucking times. And yes, you are right that Heavenly is from Shaw. That's correct. But no, part of it is just that I don't have.
Those.
Well, fuck you.
What's the achievement called? Bigger.
We're gonna need a bigger bag. Yeah, regulars from a quest.
No,
but
I am maybe half of those.
Yeah, it's part of it is just that I have shitty drop luck, but no, I spent all of my fucking time on that island and I still didn't get that. So congrats, Nalgar, but I honestly don't know how you did that. So but no, I didn't buy it during Remix. I thought that I got all the mounts though. But clearly I didn't.
I definitely all of the mounts that were available on. Well, I think because there were several different vendors, and there was at least one time I thought I'd got everything, and then oh look, there's more.
Yeah, and I guess I must have missed an oh look, there's more, because I genuinely thought I was patting myself on the back. Yeah, I got everything I wanted to out of Remix, but I definitely didn't get either of those mounts, so that's unfortunate. Hualon was pretty early for you, luckily. Well, congrats, and also fuck you.
So the thing is that
Yeah, the pet from the crab rare. Yes, brutal.
this
Sorry,
this I have at least some of the things that I don't have credit for getting from Timeless Isle.
Interesting.
A Jade Mist dancer. I definitely have one of them.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that's a pet that I have.
Presumably. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah. Okay.
Yep, right there.
I can hit buttons. Okay, so yeah, my tank is 602, which is not great, but it's not terrible. I have a lot. Well,
Okay.
I have a lot of season 2 stuff. Definitely not mostly though. Mostly still season 1 stuff.
I should have put some honey mustard on this plate.
Okay, you could do
Get my
that.
fries in. I could still do
did.
that, yeah.
I did kind of forget about the rares that only spawned if you killed a fuckload of the baby ones first. God damn you, frog farming! Which, I mean, to be fair, was less about getting the frog to spawn and more about rep farming, but yeah. Nelgar, did you ever mention your first kill of Yogg-Saron in hard mode? You had agreed that you would roll off the mount via RND 1000. So when the boss died, you typed RND 1000 and waited a moment, hit enter, and rolled 1000. I mean, no, I don't think you have mentioned that. I imagine your group wasn't thrilled about that. Or at least the people that really, really wanted it, which might have been the whole group. I don't know if I corrected that when I read it, Nelgar, but I think I did.
I wasn't playing then.
Yeah, I mean, neither was I, at least, like, yeah, when it was current, so. Oh, wait,
I did get the Azure Drake from Malagos the first time I was in there, though.
Both of you suck. You noticed it,
That's
or
what- that was
I
my
stumbled and
husband's
you noticed your shoe. Yes.
Had been farming it and was like, "Do you want to come along this time?" So I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just the worst.
That's the worst. Look how many mounts I have that I never use.
I thought that I did at
that's-
least one delve last week, but apparently not. No vault for me. That's so very disappointing. Oh well, whatever. So, what are we doing? A delve? Is that what we're doing?
Well, I got my fries now, so we can do whatever.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want to come out the oven when we were,
I mean, that is completely fair. That is fair. I mean, we could still... I don't know what your gear as a healer is. Like, do you want to try and get a piece or two of gear from a delve before we jump into Mythic Zero, or what do you think?
My healing set is 621.
So, better than mine. Than my tank set, that is. So, alright, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
I've got a 2 set. When did that happen? I don't know. It's definitely the new 2 set.
Oh, that's surprising. Or more surprising, rather. Do I seriously not
That
have
one's heroic.
Oh, or is that just...
That's the heroic appearance, at least. I get really confused with the new geared upgrade system and like the words. Yeah, whatever. It is
Yes.
hero gear though.
Yeah, no,
Like-
that you must have gotten that from like from the time. Well, no, the timeless time walking one would be champ. But yeah, you must have gotten that from a weekly quest or a lucky vault or something.
Probably the vault.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Gloves I got were definitely the vault, but they're champion. So yeah.
I'm
Hey, maybe this is.
dumb. Oh,
Nope,
wait,
you know what?
no.
Never mind. I lied. This is last tier
If it's grayed out
or
then
last raid. It's not this.
it's not season 2. Okay, that makes more sense. That does make more sense because you would have had way more opportunities to get hero gear last season than you have at this point in this season.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I just throwing a group together then? Is that what I'm doing? Why am I
Well, you invited me. That makes you in charge. So yes.
Well, I mean, I figured that I was going to be in charge regardless. Because I'm the one dragging you through this.
Yeah. If chat has or anyone has any suggestions, or if we want to just do Cinder Brew.
I'm just gonna start with Cinder Brew. That's my plan. Nilgar, you got
Cool.
the Azure.
With you tanking, I'm less scared.
Yes. Nilgar, you got the Azure and Blue Drake the right way by actually playing the Oculus when it came up via LFG instead of leaving like a loser that can't use a simple vehicle Drake. I mean, fair, but the Oculus is incredibly poorly designed. So like, people just
it's
quitting over it is
Drake
lame,
hard.
but
It's that it's long and annoying. And if
Yeah.
I recall correctly, it have like the world's longest. Well, no, it's not the world's longest corpse run. But I
No,
feel like
but
you
it's
have
pretty
to run
bad.
along.
you never disliked
hey,
it. Oh, I've always disliked it, but I also never did it while it was like current, right? So
I did one like. Well, I did a few Cataclassic
close.
things, and I really would like to do more, but I will not. And bad, but that's fine. But I did one, and I died in a dungeon, and then I realized that you used to have to run back from the graveyard, and I had forgotten
Yep.
because
Kato,
Yeah.
you're healing, right?
yes, I can change to heals.
Yeah.
So that we.
Oh no! Oh, sorry, healer that just applied. I'm really sad. So the first person that applied is Sloppy Utters, which I thought was very funny. But someone applied named Moo Faringo, and I really, really wanted to invite them, but they canceled while I was double checking that you were healing. So that's disappointing. Are summoned rock thing? I don't know. I mean, I guess people are coming. I don't know where everyone is. I don't, whatever. Nobody's here to help me summon, I guess. But, like, I don't know if anyone even needs it, so, whatever. Nilgar, yet another reason for you to never touch Classic. Yeah, that's fair. Although Mist is tempting exactly for the daily grind that so many hated. I mean, I didn't mind it. I don't know. I liked a lot of things in Mists. So. What? Uh-oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Kate,
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. My internet went bye-bye briefly. I hope it...
I'm glad that it was
Hope it doesn't.
briefly. I saw your message and didn't check it until just now, and then I was like, oh no. So, okay.
I hope it doesn't happen again, because last night I thought maybe it was just Discord, but it kept being like, oh no internet, but I wasn't using the internet otherwise.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that. Well, hopefully
we'll
it's
find
not
out,
a
I suppose.
problem. Yep. Does... Okay, Shaman is on the way or hasn't arrived here yet anyway. So I was gonna summon people, but then the warrior and the mage got here and just flew straight into the dungeon. So I was like, okay, whatever, I guess. So,
Maybe they were being chased by bees.
they were not. I watched them do it. Although I think the warrior might have already been here, but still.
I gotta say, I've been in Cinderbrew 3 times, I think. Once was a follower dungeon. The first time was fine. The follower dungeon, the NPC tank tried to pull every individual group in that first room back to the doorway.
Oh god. That's not great.
The third time was even worse because the human, the real person tank decided to pull the entire first room and did not have the gear or the healer to deal with that.
Oh, that's not great.
And so we all died. And then they did it again.
Oh,
and
cool.
then I left. I
Yeah,
don't have
no,
time for that.
sounds like they didn't learn their lesson. For some reason, the fact that this person's title is detective, so that they are detective sloppy utters, just makes it better. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of love it. 10 out of 10.
Okay, I'd also like to point out that you have someone, I've just looked at your stream, on your details named Titty Sword.
I sure do. I
Which
literally
I
don't.
kind of appreciate.
I literally don't know what that's from. I must have done a time. Are you ready?
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, wait. 1 second.
I
I've
must
got
have.
an enchant that I have to
Okay.
put on my weapon every time I switch specs. Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay. But yeah, I that must have been from doing a time walking the other day. Wow. So I just dropped like a hot fucking coal. Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
If we need me to go get some gear before we do mythics, let me know. Cause I wasn't expecting that to go quite that badly.
Yeah, me either, but I guess we can see. I caught up there.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I would have preferred to only pull one of those groups. Oh my god, the warrior just pulled more shit. Send help.
Apparently I've got,
Oh, no.
I think I must have a talent that auto-casts Blessing of Sacrifice.
Okay, is that...
It means it's on cooldown.
Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I mean, like, I knew I was under-geared. I didn't realize I was quite that under-geared. But I guess I should have taken a hint from the fact that most of the people who applied, even though it's a fucking 0, were, like, 630 plus. So... I'm trying to
they're
do small
DPS,
pulls.
right? So
Yeah,
it's always
yeah.
a toss-up whether it's just that they couldn't find another group because they're DPS. Also, I remembered that I have cooldowns, so that probably helped. Oh no,
Yeah, probably.
oh god, okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
God, where is my stuff? Oh god, okay, okay, you're coming up. I suppose we're at the beginning, so maybe it wouldn't have been the worst thing to just let that happen, but...
I guess, yeah. Okay, yeah, so they left.
Which, honestly, is, yeah.
Fuck. I don't know what to do now. Should have kicked them first. For what? They didn't say anything bad.
They just left, which, I mean, just leaving without saying anything is a little rude, but mostly, usually people are way more rude, so...
Okay, but are we trying? Am I grabbing another DPS and are we trying this, or am I just giving up? This does not bode well. No, it was the warrior that pulled.
To be
I don't
honest,
think he did it on purpose.
like I vaguely feel like when I did this on other difficulties, the first room.
Whatever.
But okay, they've left, so I guess that solves that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you. I don't know how many hits you took that first like few seconds, but it was just like on my screen it looked like 1, and you were at like 25%.
I mean, it might have been that bad. If like the warrior again, I don't know that he pulled shit on purpose. But that didn't help.
Yeah,
But
it's really easy to pull.
Like I'm also like Nalgar. I'm also 602. Like my gear is shit. I'm not gonna pretend that it's not.
Oh hey,
So-
trade. I got a thing. I think we can trade, or unless we have to be in an actual. I picked it up and offered to you ages ago, and then kept forgetting to give it to you.
Okay, well, I'm
For your
gonna have
warrior, obviously.
yeah,
but, you
I'm
know.
gonna have to go put that in my warband bag, but that's fine. I can do that.
But now it's your problem. So.
Yeah. So, do you want to do some delves or some heroics first?
What kind of gear does heroics drop nowadays? Is that
I don't
gonna get?
fucking know. But I mean, I suspect that it's better than last season's veteran gear. So.
Okay, 619s. So yeah, if you wanted to do
Yeah.
some heroics, I'd probably, as long as you're not super
Well,
unlucky.
Yeah, because well, and that'll go faster than delves is my main reason for thinking that.
Yes, and we're both plate. So if
And we're healer
I
tank.
mean, there might be upgrades for me, but if they are not, then I can pass them on.
I mean,
God,
yeah,
that was-
like if you're getting that was loud. If you're getting healer gear, that won't help me too much. But still, regardless. Nulgar, by the way, did we hear something? Why the dungeon event weekly is now for only mythics again in season 1? It was heroics too. I don't know. I don't know if I've heard any reasoning for that. Because you can do mythic zeros, I don't really mind. But yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I don't know why, but it being heroics as an option would have been a change from what it's been in the past.
Yes, it was. And like I actually think what they did in Dragonflight was kind of interesting because they had the weekly that would rotate and that included like the Mythic
Handling.
Dungeon weekly, but then they also had a separate quest that was just there every single week for doing heroics. And so that was nice. I liked that.
I am still loading.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
You can be in the drawer, Anduin, you just can't claw up the inside of it.
Okay, look,
Jerk.
guys, you can chill the fuck out. The healer has it loaded. Oh, you're not the healer.
I'm not the healer. I
Nope.
queued as both, and apparently I was not chosen.
Okay, then I guess I can go without you being here because everyone is sitting there twitching like they're about to die if I don't pull. So apologies.
I can queue as
but-
healer exclusively next
Oh,
time
I
if you
I don't care. It doesn't make a
be
difference
more
to me.
uncomfortable.
No. It's mythics I haven't really fucked with on this character, but like just generally tanking, I don't mind. Like I'm fine. I'm not like I'm a decent tank. So that part I'm not super worried about. I just was sitting there being like, I can't pull, the healer's not here, and then I was like, oh, you're not the healer. So, yeah, all good. But yeah, like yeah, whatever you're vibing with. Also, if you're in DPS, it's way more likely that I can steal gear from you. So.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have my loot spec set to holy still, but
Okay. Well, fair enough. Good point.
I mean, that's only weapons and trinket,
Yeah.
which, you know, of course are things that you want, but
Well,
still many options
oh yeah, I
for
guess
sharing.
because like the int and whatever switches, right? So yeah, okay.
Yep.
I fucking hate these. Why did I use a cooldown for that? I didn't mean to do that. Why did y'all pull that? Why'd you do that? Huh? Why are you doing that? Can you not do
my ass
that?
too fat.
There's still one that's not on me. There we go. No, I really don't like the shredder bots. They're the worst. They're not even the bots, just the shredder things. But yeah, this dungeon's a hot mess in terms of pathing and shit. Not a big fan. Like, well and truly not a fan.
Yeah, but I did remember when we did it with Nolgar and then we jumped off and then we got...
It was Banquos, but yes.
Banquos?
Yes,
Sorry.
unfortunately Nulgar
We
is
jumped
EU,
off.
so we can't steal Nulgar. But yes, we jumped off, and then all of the fucking follower NPCs were like, I can't do that! And it was a problem.
And we got... Didn't we get stuck briefly? Yes, so
Yes.
apparently there's gliders.
Yeah, no, yeah, we
you
found
can
that out,
take
because
instead.
yeah, the two of us did that, did this one on Mythic something on Tuesday. I guess I can
And that's
come
what
down
the
here
target was
after.
for, because I remember thinking, being like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, why is this target here? And that's why it actually had a reason.
Yes, and yeah, I agree with you, Nelgar, that the bosses are totally fine, and or even good in this dungeon, but the trash is awful. And yeah, like, it's not like they're necessarily super hard to pull or anything, it's just annoying. And the nail gun route is also annoying, not a fan of that. But yeah, no, like, I don't hate it as a dungeon, but the trash is a fucking mess, which, again, every single time they do something that's non-linear, the trash is awful, because it's just fucking everywhere. They're like, no, you can't, we have to make it so that there's not a single path that you could take that would avoid pulling shit, you know? I guess we can just go around instead of pulling more shit.
What I hate about dungeons like that is that it leads to, like, because people inevitably pull, DPS inevitably pull, whether or not they wanted to.
Yeah, no, most of the time it's not intentional.
Interpersonal, real-life conflict, which,
Yes.
again, is a thing that I dislike.
Yep, I concur. And yeah, like, I don't know how much the actual hating on other people happens, but it definitely does, at least some of the time, and yeah, it's just messy and I don't like it.
Well, you've got that, and then you've got
the
the
root
other
sense.
half of it, which is the hotshots who think they can pull everything.
Yes, yeah,
And
that is
it's way easier-
also a major problem. And yeah, just the nail gun route is just truly super annoying. Like that time, I'm pretty sure those two just got pulled because someone was running away from the RPGG. Not because anyone was trying to. So... annoying. Bankos, this dungeon is extremely linear, it just feels non-linear. I mean, yeah, like, you're not completely wrong, but my point about it being non-linear is, like, you could go do
There's
that boss
no walls.
first.
There's,
And there's no walls.
walls between
Yeah.
you and the packs of mobs.
It's Blizzard's definition of non-linear. Whether or not we agree with that definition is a different question, but Blizzard would call this non-linear, is what I'm getting at. So, and like, I don't have a problem with dungeons being linear. I truly don't, so I don't care, but yeah. I think that should be enough trash down. Oh, no, we pulled those. Did we? Yeah, those got pulled.
Oh. Yep.
Please don't pull the boss, guys. I don't know how they got pulled, but they did. And
they're not Wait, why did...
yeah, someone walked
Wait.
around the corner and pulled more shit, which is
Why
fine.
ha-
It's not anyone's fault, but I was hoping to avoid it. Okay,
Something has-
Can I taunt?
up.
Can I get some fucking aggro, please? That would be great. Thanks. There we go.
I've got my replacement add-on cast bars for mobs, and then also apparently the regular one.
Ah, fine.
Very in place.
I'm glad that I noticed that, though, because, like, nobody actually had the red bar around them. And it would have not been great to have them join this fight. Especially since this fight already comes with 4 snipers. So, yeah.
The boss. Oh.
But yeah, it's fine. We noticed it. It's all good. But yeah, like, I'm not, well, I don't know. I really, and like, you're not struggling even slightly to heal me in this. So I just really wasn't expecting a Mythic 0 to be that much of a jump up. Like, I really wasn't. So, womp.
I'm pretty sure they got wiped. Check my detail logs to see if
See what?
it's.
Okay, you're cutting out because this is a worse voice chat.
I've checked my DPS logs to see if there was an indication of if that was. We were really unlucky and took a lot of
Wow, it's really, I'm getting like every second word at best. That's really frustrating. And
Oh, I
like,
got a healing that I didn't need.
cool. But yeah, no, like, because the second pull was also bad, I'm definitely thinking that it was my gear. And like, I have cooldowns that could have helped, but like, I can't be using cooldowns on every single trash puller. It's gonna take us 3 years to get through the dungeon, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We can also always try a different one.
Well, I mean, like, whatever. I don't mind getting some gear first. I like, because kind of the whole point is that I want to get this character more geared, and I was just hoping that Mythics would be a faster way to do that, but, like, there's a solid chance that I just get gear faster this way, and then I can do smaller, or at least, like, more incremental upgrades once I have more current season gear. Because right now, I just have barely any current season gear, so it's fine. Whatever.
I do too, but I did do enough last season on this character to have okay gear.
And yeah, like, some of my
At
gear,
least
like,
once
I actually...
I upgraded my fucking weapon, which didn't happen until, like, the end of the season.
Which is funny, because, like, it was also close to the end of the season for me, but, like... my weapon is... My weapon is one of the few things that I have from last season that is a 619 4 out of 6 hero. So, yeah. Hit the target, nerds! Why are you fucking scrolling around?
This is season 2 weapons, so yeah, I didn't get a weapon first.
I'm rooted and everything's not in my line of sight. God, being a dwarf is fucking terrible sometimes.
Yeah, usually, you know, it doesn't matter, but sometimes, like when you're a gnome and there's a little bit of water up.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's not great. I don't, can we do this without pulling that? I'm gonna stand here and wait, make sure we don't pull it.
And it's like, hey, it's clearly you're not really interested in those french fries, so...
I see you are
so
not
polite.
actively eating my snacks, and therefore I'm gonna steal some snacks. And we pulled some extra crap, because of course we pulled some extra crap.
It will give me an amount of time to eat. But then, you know, if I take too long or I don't look like I'm paying attention, then I get pushy about it.
Yes, they do. Yeah. Kitties. Nilgar, you do have a rogue now that can pick locks. Yay, Dragon Age for context. Yes, congratulations. We knew it would happen eventually, right? So, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Everyone is here? Yes, everyone's here. Bront. Come here, Bront. No. You punch me, Bront. Not other people. Just me. Where is she? There she is. We should try to kill them kind of sort of evenly, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that only actually matters in Mythic. It's just one of those good habit things.
Supposed to do, do I charge?
Yes.
I probably supposed to charge him into the boss, huh?
Bombs. Into the bombs.
Oh, into the... Well, I don't think I did that either.
No, you did not. But it's okay, because everybody else did, and he does it 3 times, so... but also, again, it matters way fucking more in Mythic. So... But yeah, like, they need to stay up roughly, or like die at roughly the same time, because you need... Yeah, so like, clearly there's also some kind of debuff, but like, you need him to get rid of the bombs, right? So... Yeah.
Right. Would you like a 619 waste?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Pretty sure I can trade that. Yep, okay. Yep. Okay.
Thank you very much!
You're welcome. Pleased to be your gear mule. Being genuine. Sound a little sarcastic, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. I also like being able to give someone that actually needs it gear that I don't need, so yeah, I get it.
Like every other pull, I do way more DPS because my 30-second cooldowns are cooldowned.
I was like, are we gonna have to pull those? I don't know, maybe. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt a little bit. These kelps are fucking nasty. Okay, I don't know if I brought the other 2, the last 2 in on that, but I would not have done that on purpose. But on the other hand, like, yeah, this does a lot more damage on a... What even... This might have been one of the mythics that we did on a higher level, too. I don't remember. But, yeah, regardless, the kelp jettison really fucking hurts on a proper mythic. What?
I said that... I just stuck a fry in my mouth. I said they need to keep their kelp to themselves.
Yes, they do. Okay, we didn't pull any extra shit. Okay, good. Hello, swamp face. Him so swampy.
I'm gonna punch him right in the swamp.
He ate his kelps. How could he do such a thing? I'm pretty sure sludge claws won't hit you if you don't stand next to me, so maybe don't stand directly next to me.
Gotta stand at his butt. But then he moved.
Yes. Well, I moved him just because I was trying to face him away from everybody else.
Wow, what Bobby those are. I mean, I kind of like them.
Yeah. It's fun to see them be like water for once, because usually it's like fire or slime. Or poison. Sometimes it's poison.
Right?
Sweet. Into
Come
the
on, Titan
hole! Yes, many
I remember
Titan
walking
disc
in here the first time, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't fall in the hole. Oh, there it is."
Yep. Wait, Bubbles isn't here in Heroic? Huh. I didn't know.
Oh, so
no,
why am I
there's
the
Bubbles.
only one
Okay.
that hit the ground?
I don't know. Good question. Because no, you should have just...
Frank,
I don't know. You should have just fallen into the water.
did the shaman put the water walk on me? Is that what happened? Oh, there's
Does
Bubbles.
Shaman even have transferable water walk? Also, yeah, there are bubbles. Don't walk into them, Kato.
No, I'm pretty sure they do because they're. I just remember, having to keep an eye on them.
Are you
Them
sure you're
and,
not thinking
like,
of Death Knights? Because, like, I don't have any memory of a shaman ever doing that. But I mean, that doesn't mean that they don't. I haven't played a shaman in a really long time, like since Mist.
I'm pretty sure
so...
they could put water walk on people, but it's individual, unlike passive fraud.
Right? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If they did do that, that would have been rude. I don't know.
I mean, kind of funny. It didn't kill me,
Yes.
so I'm not mad.
That's true, as long as it doesn't make you go actually splat. Well, and the nice thing, there is that the respawn point does switch to right there. So like even if it did kill you, it wouldn't be the worst death in the world, but still.
I don't want to be a surprise inspected. Nobody likes surprise inspectors. I know, I worked in food service.
This is true.
I honestly, as we were being inspected by this kind of nice lady, and I was just like, I pondered to myself, like, do they know everyone hates them? Like,
Probably.
surely they do, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, to be fair, it is also kind of an important job, so it's probably not that
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to reconcile that, so...
I mean, we had to do all the things that we didn't normally do, that
Yeah.
we were supposed to do.
Exactly.
But look, nobody, like, one of the things, like, I washed a lot of dishes because that was what I was supposed to be doing when I wasn't delivering pizza. So I washed a lot of dishes, and you're supposed to, like, wash your hands between doing the dirty and the cleans, right? Makes sense, and it should be a thing, except for the dishwasher took about 90 seconds, and the sink was across the room.
Yep. And
And so
Yeah.
nobody did.
Well, and also, like, that's one of those situations where, like, if your work isn't providing gloves, I can't imagine wanting to wash your hands 47 times a day and just go home with cracked and bleeding hands. So,
I mean, half the time there wasn't even paper towels or anything at the, like, sink to wash your hands, so... I
That's
did usually
worse.
wash my hands when, like, I came back inside from doing a delivery, so...
yes, that makes sense. Hi, Elaine. How's it going? Nulgar says, yes, shamans can buff others with water walking. This was intentional. Alright. It's just, I haven't seen
figure,
anyone
it's just,
do
you
it
know-
in so long, / maybe ever, so...
Which is probably why, they started pranking again.
Possibly, yeah.
That's okay, I'll just know to point my camera down. Just like I do every other place that I can get,
Yep.
I can get pranked that way. I don't like that the circles are blue because it looks like a pleasant color, but I'm pretty sure they will still hurt me.
Yeah, no, this patch, the blue circles are almost always murder electricity, so... Yep.
Like, I
Okay,
do
Giza
like that
Gigazap.
they've made a floor graphic that's easily discernible. I mean, besides
don't-
flag, which
Don't
Will always
worry. They did that for a lot of them and then didn't bother to do that for a bunch of others because God forbid Blizzard ever do anything with any level of consistency. So, but yes,
sometimes I wonder if it's just like, you know, we give Blizzard credit for doing the things, but it was maybe just like one team of artists.
honestly
Other ones didn't
probably.
bother.
Yeah. Cool. I just got yeeted into a murder puddle. Not my favorite. It's not even just that. It's that.
Are we supposed to do something with
Yes.
that arrow?
Get on the other side of a puddle, and it will zapify a puddle. Okay, and so it didn't work
Well.
on that one. But there we go.
Now I'm stunned forever.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, get on the other side of the puddle,
Oh.
don't actually walk into the puddle, run out the zappy circles.
How dare you run away right when I pop my Wake of Ashes?
At least he didn't run that
If he
far,
says
but
power overwhelming, I'm gonna giggle a little bit.
He does not. But I would understand.
It'd be a perfect spot for it, honestly.
Yeah,
Blizzard loves their callbacks, too.
they do. They do love a callback. Okay, thanks everybody, bye!
Yeah, I got a trinket and a gear, which, I mean, honestly, it's not bad, but... Just hoping
Trinket
to
and a
be,
what?
the belt I gave you. That's all.
Yeah, that's fair. Is what it is. And yeah, like, the
Alright.
faster we get gear, the better, but...
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Well, at least
Why do I have
finished a quest.
639? Oh. I was like, why do I have 639 legs in my bags? Why aren't I wearing those? And then apparently I'm wearing 649 legs somehow.
Oh. Okay, cool. Nelgar, the line
Not
was
mad
used
about that, but
by BC boss already. Well, but also in Cataclysm. Probably most notably in Cataclysm. But yes, they might use a variation that is more punny if they use it again, but I don't know.
So I feel like this actually isn't the first time I've had this happen.
Had what happen?
So you know how it auto changes you to the right spec if you like queue as healer and you're in DPS spec, or vice versa? So it did that, and then it auto changed me back to healer
When you left.
when I left, but it got confused, and so now I'm wearing my one-handed weapon and my shield, and also my two-handed weapon. See them all.
Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but fun, I guess. Where's my flask thing? No, it's not this one.
This is like the typical D&D party member. And to be fair, real life, medieval warriors actually had.
And yes,
so
I
many
assume
weapons.
it's just a visual bug, but that doesn't mean it's not weird.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I was confused, because I was like, I can clearly see my polearm, but also it's in my bag.
Yep, that's for fun. Just for funsies. I don't know, I guess say when you're ready, because it's gonna be instant again, so.
My directive is to
I really,
Yes.
truly... Okay, I truly do not know, what my item level should be before we try again. As far as
I usually
mythics.
feel like, I mean, my past rule of thumb in the past was to try to be within no more than 10 eye levels away from the gear that drops in the thing.
Okay, I don't know what gear level drops in Mythic Zeros. Do you?
I mean, I could check in the dungeon journal.
Okay, but that's my point. It's like, I don't fucking know.
Wait,
Nugger,
which
do
one
you
is
remember?
this?
It's Mechagon, the workshop part.
I'm not sure that I've ever been here before.
I
Wait,
had
is this
not
from
been
the
here.
past?
Yes, this is from BFA. I hadn't been here at
All
all, because this was the BFA Mega Dungeon. I hadn't been here at
I've
all
been here,
until
but not-
until I did it as a mythic like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, Nulgar, you do remember seeing both the book from the Holy Paladin artifact and the Ret two-hand at some point? Yeah.
Oh, I'm still wearing my two-hand. I don't know if anyone else can see it, but I sure can.
I
along
can't
with my
currently
shield.
see you, so. I can't tell. I'm not sure if you have it on for me or not. I don't think so. But yeah, the nice thing is that I have done these on Mythic recently, so at least I know where the fuck to go.
Yeah, Mechagon is about when I broke up with Resi, and stopped playing. So-
And same actually. So, like, I mean, not the breaking up with Resi part. They just died while I was gone. But yeah, I played this patch a bit, but I didn't get into any of like the end game content with it. Not really. So yeah, I don't know that I ever did this while it was current. And if I do, or if I did, I don't remember it. So.
I think I did it, but only... Yeah, if I did it on Mythic, like, as a Mega Dungeon, it was only, like, maybe once. I might have done, like, heroic versions,
Right, yeah. I don't know.
but even those,
I don't
not
know if
very
there
often.
was a heroic version, and if there was, it probably would have been later. So, I don't know.
I think it was later. And
Yeah.
I don't think they had one when it first came.
Oh, it definitely didn't when it first came out, because they haven't been doing that way with Mega Dungeons, I think, like, ever. But yeah, which I mean, like, not counting like the super duper old ones, but that detonate kind of hurts a little.
And explosions often do.
Usually, especially when you're standing right next to them.
I do enjoy that over time they've moved, not that I'm good at it, but they've moved back into paladin healers being a melee.
Ish healer. Yeah.
Yeah. In Cataclysm they were. Like
Yeah.
there wasn't a lot to
Well-
do in melee, but I could stand there and auto attack for mana.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is
And it
nice.
felt like a little bit of a niche. And I'm wearing plate for a reason, you know? Like,
Right? Yeah. I concur. Everybody good?
so,
No,
I don't do as much damage as the other paladin healers I see, but I do a little bit, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's not nothing.
Also, I'm swimming in holy power, and I have to dump it somewhere.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
Like, not only do I never have to cast a cast time heal, like, I can't even use all my holy power up, usually. Like, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if there's any specific tank mechanic here, aside from don't stand in the circle around me, but it seems to be going fine, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And I will not be doing this on Mythic this week. Absolutely not. So, oops, I was working on getting out of that, but... Platinum plating removed! Goo goo goo!
Okay,
bye.
that was a waste. Oh, apparently don't touch the edges. They are
Yeah, they-
electrified.
Well, and also there's like a spinny murder auger, so this should probably not be a surprise.
I'm going flying! Oh, right into the edge. It's okay, I was bored. Bored healer is a dangerous thing, I'm gonna say. Not that it's your fault, or that it should be more exciting, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, I'm into the hole. Okay.
You're supposed to. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ooh,
It feels
I'll do
like
a
you should
spin
fight
spin.
it, but oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even realize until just now that we're rolling down it.
Always looked very funny to roll when you've got a polearm on your back.
Yep.
Like, you feel like that should make a difference, or just a big weapon.
Hello?
we-
Can
do we
I
have-
please
do we
loot
get-
this? It won't let me loot it while in combat, so yeah, I'm still trying to fucking loot.
Oh,
Here we go.
that just dropped. There we go.
Oh good, a
pants.
trinket that I
I definitely
fucking
don't need these.
Yeah.
Would you like some pants? They are
Yes.
$6.19.
I would like some pants. I mean, I have 603 pants, but still, I'm not going to complain about an upgrade. Thank you.
Hope you appreciate all the appearances I'm giving up. I'm kidding.
So
I wanted
run
the
more
appearances,
dungeons
I
then, jeez.
Come back and solo this myself.
Exactly.
I feel like it's probably optimum to give my DPS buff to the best DPS, but I like to give it to the worst one.
I mean, I get that. But yes, it would be more optimal to give it to the bigger hitter. But who cares? If you're having fun, I get it. I understand the appeal to giving it to the lowest teams. Like, we believe in you, buddy!
Exactly.
Also, Nalgar did confirm a while back that heroic version came in 8.3, so yeah. And okay, like I don't know. I really do think that I only really ever did open world shit in Mechagon, and I don't really know why. I guess I just wasn't up for the
It
grind
was me
at the
for the
time.
most part.
Yeah,
Although,
I
It
was
was-
kind of burning
yeah.
out on things during BFA, but like not all of it. So I don't know.
well, yeah, because I came, yeah, that was like Nyalotha, I had started raiding with a different guild,
And yeah, I
Um,
didn't do
which
Nyalotha at all.
which is what caused Kodrin to be so fucking mad at me, even though a lot of
Yeah.
our guildies do that.
Yeah, I don't really
he
understand
don't-
being mad about that, especially since you weren't like really invited to the main raid group anymore. So what were you supposed to do?
He might have just been mad that I was an officer in another guild, which
Maybe,
again
I don't know.
is none of his honest.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It is honestly none of his business. You are correct. So I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I guess it's technically ancient history at this point, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't even like.
it is, but like I'm mad about it mostly because that was what falling out with Resi was broke my WoW hyper focus, and I still so.
Yeah, no, that's fair. There is a whole side path there. I can't imagine there's anything worth getting down there, but yeah, anyway, I don't know what words are. I don't really know. I don't remember at all why I was falling off with WoW at the end of BFA. And like I tried to come back for Shadowlands and it didn't work, and yeah. And like I don't know how much of that is like just what was going on in my life at the time, and it is entirely possible that part of the reason I don't remember why is that it was life stuff and I've put that into the trauma box.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think that that's
yeah,
a solid possibility, unfortunately. Because I just don't remember. I just genuinely don't remember.
To be fair, it was also us getting into the realization that, oh no, this worldwide pandemic is not going to go away anytime soon.
No, that was...
Because that was summer 2020 is when all that was.
But that was after BFA, wasn't it? When did Shadowlands come out? God.
I'm pretty sure Shadowlands came out in like fall 2020. I'm not positive, but I
Trauma
know
Box
for a
is
fact
not the best box.
when I mean it's one of those boxes that like it's fantastic until it pops open unexpectedly.
Yeah, well, and you don't get a choice about what goes in the trauma box, unfortunately. It feels like
Sometimes
2020
nice
and
things go in
2021
there.
took 10 years together. 8.3 was January 2020. Okay, maybe it was then largely that. But that would make sense too, because like that is also when my life was going to shit the most, not just because of the pandemic. So yeah. So yeah, it was definitely life shit then. For some reason, I had it in my head that was more like 2018, but yeah. Banco says Shadowlands came out in the last week of November 2020 because you were playing BFA during COVID. Yeah, okay. Then that's it. That's it then.
Yep.
I'm sure that there's still a lot going on in the trauma box that we won't find out until 10 years from now when the trauma box is like, hey, I think you can handle this now, but you know... Yeah.
No, I was pretty certain.
Stand behind the box.
I mostly
Stand behind
remember
the box.
the timing of that when I'm terrible with time.
Stand behind the box,
and,
Keito!
Sorry.
Oh god. Anyway, sorry. Please continue. Now that you're not almost dead.
Oh, it's that you were. Yeah, we're all fine.
Yes.
I forgot what I
Don't
said.
put that on a box. Don't put it on a box! For fuck's sakes.
Well,
Now we don't
put it on
have
the
a box. So now we literally are gonna have to heal through this venting flames. There's nothing else that we can do.
I mean, the box is there. Is it?
Yeah,
ouchie?
and no, it's
Oh,
not.
there it goes. Okay.
So I popped cooldown for that, a big one.
Me too.
But yeah, see,
I
that's why you don't put
sometimes
the
remember
circle
that
on
I
the
have
box.
healing cooldowns.
Yeah.
Don't know
Nulgar,
why
you
it's so
were
difficult for me to remember that, but
Yeah. Nulgar, you were surprised to realize that yesterday too. BFA feels like long before COVID, but Shadowlands was during COVID. Yeah, it does feel that way, and I don't know what to do with that feeling. It's weird, cause yeah, like honestly, COVID just feels like a different fucking timeline. It just doesn't feel like it occurred in the same chunk of time that I am living in now. And, like, to some extent it didn't. And, like, you know, COVID itself isn't actually gone, but, like, you know, acting like there's a pandemic, that's gone. So, I don't know,
They're
it's just
legitimately
weird.
forcing us to run up the wrong way on a conveyor belt.
Yes, they are. And with flame vents, no less. But yeah, COVID really, really, really fucked with my sense of time. And I think that's true for everybody. So, yeah.
Not
I
me.
don't know.
Mostly because my life did not fundamentally change in any way, except
See,
for
like,
the
that's
wear
the
a mask
thing.
when I went out.
It kind of didn't change that much for me either, because I lost my job before COVID. But yeah, I don't know. It's still just weird. Just weird. Banquist, you only got into WoW because Fish wanted to hang out online during COVID. Huh, I mean, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I kind of, like, am saddened a bit because, I suspect that a lot of, like, there was probably a lot more people playing WoW than, you know, during the pandemic than,
No.
otherwise.
No.
And I was
like
not.
maybe yes, but no. Like Shadowlands had like record low numbers. Nobody wanted to play Shadowlands. And like you're right, there
Interesting.
probably was a jump. But not like I'm pretty sure that there were still more people playing WoW in Dragonflight than there were during the pandemic. At least from
It was
anything
a-
I'm aware of.
I know they do, like, I know they were well, they would have been making Dragonflight during the pandemic
Yeah.
because that's how they do their they do their every other.
Yeah.
And it was a good choice. Sorry, I distracted myself from where I was going with that thought, which was that it was a good choice to have a really soft, happy-go-lucky sort of expansion for the most
Yeah.
part.
Like, I don't know how much of that was I don't know if that was that much of the cause of it or not, because, like, it's hard
Yeah.
to say how far ahead they had it planned, but, like, they might have absolutely pulled some punches, to make it a beach day, of an expansion,
Right,
and
and, like,
I'm
even
glad
with-
that they did, but,
Yeah, stop silencing me, you jerk.
I mean, you could just stand in the spot that doesn't silence you.
I was trying. I thought. Oh well,
Yeah.
it's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. Nobody died.
So here's the stealth section. Yeah. But anyway, Nulgar, like the dream season of Dallas. I don't know what. Oh, right, that. I know what you're talking about. I've never watched the show, but yeah. Incidentally, the 9th season in Shadowlands, which was 9.x. I mean, I guess. Never thought of it that way, but yeah. And you only mean that in a meta sense. You're no proponent of Let's Retcon Shadowlands. I was
Here
reading
we
chat.
To the left, presumably.
Yes.
okay.
Hang on. I'll show you. Here, come this way.
Oh, around the edge. Okay.
And then there's a steam vent here. Tuck into it. No. Oh god. Hi, Tycho. How's it going, baby boy?
That was close.
That was close. Oh, that person got caught right at the end. Oh, that sucks. Banquos, Shadowlands is the expansion sold.
Does it just send you
Shadowlands,
back?
the expansion, sold extremely well and also had the most churn. Yeah, sorry, what? Yeah, it sends you back to the back of this little gauntlet. So, it's not great. I've figured it out now, but I did get made fun of by my party members for not knowing how to do it the first time. And then, Fish pulled a bunch of shit up here or Banquos pulled a bunch of shit up here. I don't know whose fault it was, but I was standing in that little vent waiting to get the last little bit to get over here, and all of a sudden a fucking anti-personnel squirrel showed up and I fucking died. Well then, Banquos, how dare you? But yeah, it was
will say,
unfortunate.
I find this gauntlet way more easier to deal with than, say, all those balls in Dawn of the Infinite.
Oh yeah, no. This is
Ball?
definitely.
That one.
Yes, it is definitely easier than that. If only because it's a lot shorter and like it has predictable pathing, whereas that one doesn't. Bengos, you didn't know the squirrels would go to people not in combat. No, I know you didn't know. I'm not actually mad at you, but I was genuinely frustrated at the time because I was just about to make it and have fish stop making fun of me, and then the squirrel blew me the fuck up. So it's not great. Funny in retrospect, frustrating at the time, you know? Stop tuning up. I hate that shit. Okay, get out of the,
Right?
get out
Oh
of the shield.
god. I gotta say though, I am so pleased that the Dragonflight and, you know, current series allow me to have a fucking interrupt again.
Yep. Yeah.
Took my holy interrupt away, I was real mad.
Yeah, no, that's... Everybody needs an interrupt in the state of WoW right now. They throw so many things at you, including in delves and shit where you're by yourself, that need interrupts, and so not having anyone have... or having anyone that can't interrupt is bullshit, so...
Yeah.
But yes,
And
I
mean,
forgive you for the squirrel.
Okay, so I really need... After this dungeon, someone needs me to check my add-ons. Because
really-
the cast bar that is showing up also shows up directly over your party frame. You know, where I have to mouse over to heal you.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Okay. I will attempt to remind you to check your add-ons afterwards. Is everybody are we coming? All right. I was waiting for people to like come down the stairs first, but fine. They're all just looking at me like I'm an idiot. So guess I'm just fucking pulling. Kill the gun.
What, that lovely plant?
Yeah.
I just
so this
assume that all
spins.
goblin plants do that.
Don't stand in the murder spin. And also the saw blades
tell
on
me
the
what to
floor
do.
are not your friends. I mean, you're the
Oh,
one that
that
has to
murder
heal
spin.
you. Yes.
True.
The big murder
I
spin
wasn't
that
sure
goes
if you
all the way
meant
around
the-
the room.
The lasers coming from the middle or the spinny gears on the floor, which I initially...
I did mean the lasers, but I mean the spinny things on the floor are also not good to stand in, but they'll hurt
that's
you
what
a lot
actually
less
hit
than
me.
the thing. Yeah. Maybe not a lot less, but less. Blossom Blast.
I really need someone like Icy Vase or some shit to put out a... This is how you play a Holy Paladin as DPS. Because... I would like to... Okay, another trinket that I don't need. Maybe I should just switch my spec
Yeah, what's
to
with the
that.
fucking trinkets, man? I'm also getting just a ton of trinkets. Well, not a ton of trinkets. I've gotten 2 trinkets so far, and like I only needed 1 actually. So, like I get it. It's the thing that gives you the most like choice and whatever. Like I get why you get so many trinkets, but also like guys, I need other gear. Nulgar, you're muting the last 30 minutes before the raid always go by so fast that you're always scrambling to log in and get onto Discord. That's a whole fucking mood. Yep. A whole mood.
Yeah.
I,
Because anyway, I need this DPS guide because, like, in anything that I'm reasonably geared for, well, and I suppose and everyone else is, unlike that mythic we tried. I like my free procs are practically enough to keep people healed, and I'm bored, and I want to know how to DPS better.
I mean, that's fair. I understand that.
So, my misguided son returns. I'm impressed you made it this far. You
It is a cool
Also-
building, I'm not gonna lie.
just a malfunctioning machine.
Wait, where's Flash? Oh, right. I do finally have Flash of Light on my bars, mostly so that I can spend it, so that the proc goes away.
Yeah, that's fair. And, like, yeah, it's not very meta
Otherwise, I
efficient,
have-
but it is kind of a good oh shit button. Kinda.
Yeah, I don't need it, but periodically I get the proc that makes it cheaper
Glowy
or
and
something. I
cheap.
forget.
It might, is
But
it,
yes,
it might
then I
be
just have the
instant
glowy-
too? But yeah, regardless.
and I don't need it, but then the bars are there forever.
Yeah, which is in fact annoying. I get that. Oh, we
It
got
is
another
like-
defense spot.
I mean, to be fair, in harder or emergencies, I might need it if I remembered it,
Yeah.
which I don't.
Yeah. By the way, not that it matters, you can also stand in the shields that they make and it will shield you too.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, obviously I have to drag them out of it, but yeah. You don't have to kill them, and they will also act as a shield for you, but yeah. It also, like, it doesn't matter, we don't need the extra shielding, just, you know, useful information for the future. Boop. Damn giga wallops. Ah, that's a squirrel right in the middle. Yikes. At least the squirrels aren't an insta-kill on heroic, but yikes. And I can't do shit about the squirrels, so.
I've just realized that my complaints about the bars from the proc were kind of inaccurate because apparently they've been here for the last like 5 minutes and I had Hey, I just tuned them out now.
Apparently. Well, at some point you noticed it and were annoyed by it, even if that didn't last.
To
So,
be fair, when I'm doing things, there's so much glowy yellow shit flying around anyway that don't show up as well. And
Yeah.
the buttons don't glow any.
I mean, they do for me. Although I have definitely noticed a bunch of bugs with the glowing button proc stuff in the last 2 expansions. Because it has definitely been a problem since Dragonflight, so... Or at least since
I'm gonna
Dragonflight.
have to get I'm finally gonna have to get an add-on for Blizzard's.
For Blizzard's what?
Like I've always used their default raid frames.
Ah,
Because they showed the things I wanted and not the things I didn't want.
right.
Whenever they changed it, so the spellable showing up as dispellable when and I
I'm losing so many of your words and it's driving me insane and I don't know how to deal with it because if we go back to Discord, then nobody on stream can hear you.
if stream can hear me fine. Probably.
I mean, well, no, like they can hear you, but if you're cutting out for me, then you're cutting out for them because it's just picking up like my desktop audio feed. So
The stun is called obnoxious monologue.
I have not noticed that, and it is great. I'm gonna go tuck myself into a corner. Don't stand on me.
Oh, okay. I know I've done this fight. I really don't remember it.
Avoid the lightning orbs and this big fuck off zap. That's the main deal. Don't stand in the zappy. And then yeah, don't crash into lightning bombs while they get sucked backwards. You can't run out of it. It follows you. So just try
Yes,
not to
I
kill other
just try not to
people
point
with
it at my
Yeah.
pals.
Yeah. The shaman or Death Knight, I don't know which one it was. They did not have such qualms. They just panicked. I think. But you
well,
are
that-
inferior. Too bad, bitch. All right, I
Does he-
really needed
one-
that chest piece. What?
When he pops down the middle, does he have like 1 health, or does he just automatically die?
I
I
have
was just expecting.
no idea.
Oh, and it was like, oh, he's dead. He's dead now.
Yep. Yep, he sure is. So the complication here is that like we would be getting better gear with delves, and I do have a quest to do 3 of them.
I picked up something from Bran earlier. Oh, yep, I also have 3 delves quest.
Okay, so I guess we should do that then. Just
But turn in some
Yeah.
quest though.
yeah. I mean, mostly I the only one I still have to turn in right now is the Titan Fragments one, but yeah. Which also gives me, in theory,
What
gear.
now is this? Hellstorm Dragon. Is that from Legion? I don't remember. It's got the Legion Dragon jaw, so probably.
I mean, I don't know. They've been leaning pretty hard into the Legion Dragon Jaw for a while since Legion 2, so maybe, but not necessarily.
It's also called a Fellstorm mount, so or dragon. What's
Okay,
that?
yeah,
Oh, it's
so
from
that-
Time Rifts. Okay, never mind.
Oh. Well, no, but that is Legion. Isn't it? Or, oh no, that would have
No,
been...
it's that stuff they
would've
did in
been
Dragonflight.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Probably
But, I
Legion
mean, there
themed,
was
at
a...
least.
Yeah, there was a go punch Illidan thing. Or no, it wasn't...
oh,
was
I
it? Yeah,
did.
it was
I
Illidan.
punched him.
I love punching Illidan. It's my
And it
favorite
wasn't.
pastime.
When it wasn't like I kind of enjoyed the Time Rifts. But I only did a few of them because they were buggy as fuck.
I don't know that I had a huge issue with that, but like I'm not surprised to hear that either. So, yeah, about that. My God.
Oh, good. I can make a Spark of Fortunes, which I will never use, because, well, no,
Honestly,
probably never.
The crafting isn't
Although
that
I-
expensive.
I could make a new Philosopher's Stone.
Well, that would work too. But yes, I also got a Fractured Spark of Fortunes that I will not be using right away, at least.
Oh, I already had
Okay.
one, apparently.
Yes, that's not surprising. You should... So far, we've been able to get 2 full shards. So...
What was I doing over here?
I
Oh,
don't know.
opening my cache. Oh, they gave me a... Thanks. They gave I switched my spec to Ret, and so they gave me a worser weapon than the Ret one I already had.
Sweet.
Yay.
Very
Well, to be fair, I
exciting.
might be able to upgrade it past that.
Perhaps.
No, it's veteran, and I already had a fully upgraded veteran.
Okay, cool. Fun. I don't think anyone wants that, but I'll try listing it anyway. Yeah, right. Those are that. Sorry, I'm just like
I have the
throwing
most
some shit on the auction house.
I have the most humble brag of complaints.
Okay.
I put excuse me.
You good, bud?
I was choking on my bacon bits. And the complaint was that I put bacon bits, like the real ones, and cheese on my fries, but I got too many bacon bits.
Oh no. You poor thing, you.
Right? Exactly.
Yep. Sort button.
I should go put my augment runes on the auction house.
Yeah, do it. I don't think that Kriegfall's Rest is bountiful. Otherwise, zooming in, I would probably be able to see it. So yeah, Skittering Breach, Nightfall Sanctum, Underkeep, and Side Street Sluice. So, up to you which 3 we want to do.
I think I only have 2 keys. Doesn't
Have you
particularly
just
matter.
double check, because doing any of those quests might have given you another one. Like the weekly chests, the first 4 of them have keys in them.
Well, I mean, I'm checking right now. I have 2 keys,
Oh,
but if
you said I think.
well-
That's why. That's all.
oh, I haven't turned in Dagrin's quest. Also, hey,
Ah,
the augment
actually, yeah,
runes
if you do that,
actually
it'll do it.
went up in price since I last scanned the auction house. So they are listed
that
them for
surprised.
1,900 gold of
Nice.
1,200.
Nice.
Now,
Oh.
where's Dagrin?
I'm a star. Dagran is in a building over there. But yeah, that should actually give you a 3rd key. Because I just got a 6th key from that, so... I mean, I guess we might as well go to Hallowfall, because there's 2 of them there. And start with Skittering
That does
Breach.
seem- But I will
Efficiency
also
is good.
and listen to Dagrin's new lore. And so I will probably not respond for a few minutes.
I, for some reason, didn't realize that you weren't done with that, but I guess I really shouldn't be surprised.
I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. I won't know unless he doesn't.
Yeah, no, there is a point where it just doesn't give you anything else, so...
Nope. There's more Arcadis. That's how you say it, right? No,
Probably?
he has more. What's a Thragar again? Are those the Void Dwarves?
Thragar... No, that's Skarden. The Thragar are the Diamond Dwarves.
Oh, right. Okay.
I can vaguely hear him talking in the background of your thing.
I'll turn him down if it's.
Oh, no, it's very subtle. I don't even know if stream would be able to hear it.
It's the
So.
Discord impressions.
Yeah. I really need Discord to stop being fucking broken. I really need
There's
that.
any updates lately. Have you updated? Have you got
Yes.
the graphics?
Yes, and I hate it. I hate it just as much as
Yeah.
everybody else does. But no,
But
that I was kind of hoping that would fix it, and it did not. So sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I could just read the chat log after he's done talking. It'd be faster.
Probably. I think we can probably do a 7 okay? Unless you wanted to try an 8, but...
That's not how you spell that word, Blizzard. You used the
word?
wrong word.
What word? Hi, Derek
Oh.
guy.
They
Dog
used
dog.
the word discreet, but they spelled it a way that means like subtle instead of the way that means specific.
Well, specific but different is my understanding of that version of discreet. But yeah, fair enough. Good day to you too, Derekai. Unfortunately, Kato is slightly harder to hear today because Blizzard's chat is not as good as Discord, and Discord is still broken, so... And I'm still mad about it, and also nobody else seems to be having this issue, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I literally can't figure it out. I've tried, like, 5 different things that should have worked. Oh, no, you can hear Kato. It's just that he's cutting out a bit more today than usual. So,
I wonder if
just a warning.
it was too far from my mouth.
You wonder what?
I said, I wonder if my mic was too far from my mouth.
I mean, maybe. Time to switch to TeamSpeak. No, it wasn't the update because it's been happening for 3 weeks. I like literally it just started hijacking my computer's sound so that the only thing I can hear when I'm in a Discord voice chat is the Discord voice chat. And for some insane reason, Stream can't hear it. Like, so when that happens, Stream can hear all of my other computer noises that I can't hear, but they can't hear the Discord call. I don't fucking get it. I do not understand. Genuinely no idea what the hell is happening there. And like, I've tried Discord settings, I've tried Windows settings, and it isn't better, and I'm frustrated. So yeah. I'm almost tempted to try an 8 and have you heal, because like Bran actually does a pretty solid chunk of damage when he's a damage dealer. So
Look, Blizzard, you have given me 3 healing trinkets today. You can
you can what?
You can chill. Although this one is, I mean, I assume it's not as good as a straight DPS trinket, but like it procs a damage, like it procs a damage that then heals someone else. So I probably could use it for DPS if I don't have better trinkets.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. All right, I am in Scary
Anyway, what if
Breach.
I shock.
Sorry,
that's
No, that's fine. Like, and see, that's the thing is, I'm catching like half a word, and then you like disappear, and it's really fucking annoying. It's not your fault, but it's really annoying.
Is the volume okay? Because I could turn up the well, there's a volume setting for microphone, and I don't know if that's actual volume or if it's like
Yeah, like
would
if
make it
it's
pick up more.
maybe because like you're on our end, your volume is fine. Although I did turn you up before, so I don't know. It's very strange.
Now, I can turn it up a little bit and see if not to max though. We'll just see if that does anything. Probably not.
I mean, maybe though. Hopefully.
Probably won't make anything worse.
Probably not.
Am I louder?
But yeah, it's not a little bit, and yeah, like Meg was just saying, the volume is fine. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what changed with Discord, and I don't know how to fix it, and I'm getting really fucking annoyed with it.
Are you positive? And I'm only asking this out of ignorance because I don't know how it all works. But are we positive that it's not OBS?
Yes, absolutely positive, because it happens when OBS is closed too.
Okay.
Yeah, like I actually first noticed it when I wasn't streaming. So, like that's a fair question, but yeah, no, it has nothing to do with OBS. And yeah, like it would be one thing if it was only affecting me when I'm not streaming, but like I can't be on voice chat with people on stream with the audience not able to hear you guys. It doesn't really work. Like I know some streamers do that, but I find it confusing, and I don't want to do that to people, right? So
Right. There's not a shortcut to Hallowfall, is there?
not really, but as soon as you're down the coreway, it's just around the corner to the left. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
If you're trying to go to Merildar, it's kind of annoying, but if you're just like trying to get to Skittering Reach, it's not too bad. So
Okay.
but yeah, it is the only zone that doesn't have some sort of shortcut to it, which feels really weird.
Oh god, I thought they fixed the fucking stutter step on the unicorns, but it is still a bit stutter steppy.
Yeah, it was funny because you said that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, so the flying animation is what I was talking to you about at the start of the expansion. And I don't think anything has changed since then. And that was when you pointed the stutter step out to me, and I was like, oh
Sure
no.
did.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
so,
by the way. And
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair, I still kind of feel like I have to be looking for it to be an issue, but yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, I don't think that they've changed it since then, but they might have made it a little bit less stuttery when they gave it the flying animation.
You know,
I don't know.
I wonder if I thought it was gone because I was flying in like mostly straight line. Because it's
Maybe.
fine if you don't like do a turn. That's
Okay.
when it.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
Okay. Are we going to Nightfall?
No,
Which one are you?
Skittering Breach
Skittering
first.
Breach.
Yeah, just because it was closer to the door. So, and I don't have my game up right now. We're watching Tycho chew on his toes. I love you, baby.
So cute.
He's just a cute little baby. He's also a total little brat.
Sit. Okay. Where?
Getting to the entrance of Skittering Breach is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't just point down, Blizzard.
It's down and around the corner and stuff. I
I've been
also
here
can't
before,
see you.
so you'd think that.
You would.
Oh, I
think.
found the graveyard, so there's that.
All right, let's go.
I think that looks like a graveyard to me, anyway. Well, okay. I've been here before, and I don't remember having this much trouble.
I went to pet his like hind flank, and he literally like put his foot up and like pushed my hand away. Fine. I love you too, little boy. Brat.
I'm going
Oh, well.
bonkers. Where's this fucking entrance?
I mean, it's
Map
in
is
the
no
side of a
help.
wall in a cave. I mean, they're all kind of sort of in caves, but, you know. Of course I managed to get schmutz on my glasses. Schmutz!
Schmutz, such a good word that
It is. It really, truly is. Oh, apparently I have a quest to finish this.
I could have sworn that. No, I thought I had got it. Oh, maybe. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Okay, I was just about to be like, do you need me to come out?
I could have sworn you did that. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
That would have been a while ago.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Before
Yeah.
I knew you, anyway.
Yeah, I like
Yeesh.
when I was 17, so yes, it would have been before you.
Alright, I assume you want me on DPS. We don't need a healer for this.
It's an 8, we might. I would suggest, because I put Bran on DPS, because Bran does an execute every now and then. That's real nice. But, like, if we figure that if we test it out and we feel like we don't need healing, then you are welcome to go back to DPS, or I can switch Bran to heals. But yeah, I figured we would try this out. So, yeah. Because I'm still tanking.
I wonder if that's better than mine.
If what's better?
I was looking at the trinkets, because apparently I don't...
Okay, so this is, in fact, kind of ouchy. Not end of the world ouchy, but should probably have some heals ouchy. You can jump over the lines, or you can walk through them and give us murder circles.
Yep, that was me not paying attention.
Aha!
And
I mean, they changed it from last season, so yeah.
I will change to heals. It's just my damage sucks, but that's the trade-off. Heals.
And yeah, like he just fully executed that guy. So, like Bran actually does enough damage. Well, Bran and the little raptors do enough damage that I actually couldn't die on a boss fight in an 8 the other day. So, yeah. I think. See, I didn't jump soon enough on that one.
What did I run into? Oh, there it is. I didn't
There are
see it
lines
till after.
all over the floor. I think, yeah, Buttnut is in the building, so
Oh,
we gotta go in
Come
there.
on!
Kato! Gonna get me killed. But yeah, they can be a little hard to see. I'm not gonna pretend that they aren't. So yeah.
That was like I was looking between the blob and that didn't have a blob at the other end.
Yeah, I think like I don't really need heals that badly on the normal stuff. It's like the underpin groups and stuff that I kind of need a bit of help on. So I don't know. We might be able to muddle through without you healing, but it's hard to say. You've got to dodge! Proceeds to not dodge. Fuck you, Bran! You hypocrite!
Brand taking full advantage of being a pet.
Yup. For real. Still a
I use
hypocrite,
a shield so I can dump fully power with Shield of the Righteous.
Mm-hmm.
But it does so little damage. I apparently
Well,
stood.
that's because the point of Shield of the Righteous is that it's a defensive. Not,
I mean,
yeah.
for you it is. Well, no, yeah, for you it is. It is not for me. Although it does reduce the cooldown of,
It doesn't
holy-
reduce your damage at all? Or damage taken?
Nope. For me,
Huh.
as AoE frontal, kind of nice if there's AoE to be done. It does a little bit of damage. By a little bit, I mean less than 100k for 3 holy power. And reduces the cooldown of Crusader Strike.
Huh, okay. Because, yeah, it increases my strength and stamina and armor. So, yeah, for me it is very much just like my bread and butter defensive.
Yep,
oh, where'd it
it's just a dump for me if nobody needs a word of.
Which, I mean, I guess is fair, because, like, you are a healer, not DPS, but still a little bit lame.
Oh, what's a Delver? Okay. Greatly
Do you-
reduces the.
Do you like... Oh, well, they're gone now. But do you like my army of dinosaurs and also my little bioprinted hobgoblins? I love them.
I didn't see them, but that sounds like something I love.
I mean, you will get more chance to see them. Although the bioprinted dudes are just still following me around.
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
the before.
You've what?
I've seen the little raptors before.
Ah, yes. Why are you evading, you absolute bitch? Are they both evading? Ugh, fuck's sakes. Well, fine,
one's got
I'm
his-
leaving.
Clearly cannot be hit.
Okay, well, at least this one's following us, so this one should be able to be hit. But now we're just gonna be stuck in combat for the rest of the dungeon, or the delve, so that's great. Really love that.
The plater
Big
reset
fan.
my.
Add-ons resetting or anything. Oh, right. I suppose we're not in a dungeon, but I forgot to tell you to check your add-ons.
Oh, I was like, oh, what debuff does he have on him? I'm reading him my unpublished Steamy. It's highest.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway.
If you've got it. I do think that jumping over the sneaky lines is actually legitimately harder as a dwarf, which I don't appreciate.
I did jump over the sneaky lines, so I don't know why.
Sometimes
tried-
you don't jump early enough. That's my number one thing. Yeah, like, the clearance is not great. I'm not gonna lie.
Look,
What?
The-
What am I
I-
looking at?
our bump. I don't know. Oh, so their threats are.
I got about half of that. You legitimately cut out every second word. It's really annoying, and it's not your fault, but it's really annoying. So I don't know what
taunted by something about Renalash, but I don't know who that is.
It's not a person. It's the Arathi's version of Ragnarok, basically.
Oh. Well,
So yes.
it was extra not effective because I thought it was a person.
I mean, that's fair. Lily, what? You just ran across the whole desk, and now you're just sitting there looking at me like, Mother, love me, but you won't come back here. What do you want me to do? Stinker. Love you. Widow Miss Baby. Widow Miss Baby.
It kind of sucks. It's like you need enough heals that I don't feel super comfortable switching back to Rhett, but also
It's really borderline, isn't it?
I don't need enough heals that I'm doing much.
Yeah.
But
Well,
not like
but
there's a
you can toss some heals out as DPS. Would you think that would be enough?
maybe. Maybe. I'd have to add a new macro.
Oh, well, I mean, it's up to you. So, hi, baby.
Or more accurately, I'd have to put that macro on my bars.
Okay, well, that's less bad than making a new one, but fair. It's truly up to you.
A new
I'm
one
not
would
gonna
also
be
not.
bothered either way. Yeah.
So
I don't want to recover some of my mana. I don't use my mana like that, man. Oh boy! Owie! Okay, well, I found something out about myself the hard way there. Jesus.
what did you find out?
That I don't know, I fucking just about died. I mean, I literally did cheat death. And then also had to lay on hands, so. And now this fucking elite just rolled up into the mix, so, I really wish that yeah, so. Wait,
Ow! I will get out of the way, Bran.
why is
you
Bran
just-
throwing out healing potions?
Because you've died, so he's now my Bran, and my Bran's set to
Oh.
healer?
I guess, yeah. Like, I'm
well,
not gonna
and-
bother jumping. Fuck this. Eat
What
shit,
hit me?
Nightfall lookout I can't hit. I'm back! Okay, bye, Lily. I'm sorry. I love you. I miss you. God, why can't
Yeah.
I...
The more effective if I put that macro on my bars, actually.
Probably. Oh my god! Jesus. You need a word of glory just like slightly more often. Although it's hard to decide whether to do that or Shield of the Righteous most of the time, but... I mean, most of the time it's Shield of the Righteous, but yeah.
I'm
So
in
that was-
combat.
That was ouchie.
Nightfall.
Oh my
Ouchie.
god! He actually came off the fucking bridge! I'm genuinely very surprised.
He had to do it at the most inconvenient time. Us.
Of course, of course. That's just how it has to be. Don't you know?
Clearly. Okay, let me pause while I put that macro on my bars. And then reload so it fucking stays there.
That sounds annoying that you have to do that.
It's been a thing for years. I don't know if it's just me or it's the macro add-on that I use to have more macros or what.
I mean, probably
If I don't-
then? I've just
If
never
you're
had
off-
that issue, but I don't change my macros that often, so I don't know.
But if I make a new one with the exact same name, it will reappear back in its spot on my bars. So like,
That's
fuck if
so
I know
weird.
what to-
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't. Yep. I don't know how you deal with that.
I just reload when I make macros.
Well, I mean,
It's
I
slightly
guess.
more annoying now that I have a worse load. It's not a huge deal.
Yeah. No, I meant to interrupt that, and I
Eric.
interrupted the wrong dude. But yeah, like, the only reason heals are even, like, required is just that I decided to push it and run an 8, so that's on me! I want better gear more faster, okay? I'm impatient. I'm chronically impatient, and it's a problem. Hey, this
Ooh,
one's
how
not
about-
even a trap.
Hey, did you hear? To go all out.
It is time to go all out, right? It's very important, in fact.
Ow.
What hit you?
Don't know, but it sure did hit me hard.
Were you in the circle and it just didn't look like it because there's a fucking incline to the ground? Is that what happened?
I thought I was out, but you know, I wasn't.
What? Why did that? I just hit Divine Toll and I was not expecting it to pull more shit, and I'm a little annoyed that it did.
It's got like a 30-yard range.
Yeah,
So-
and I guess they were just around the corner, but like, ugh. Okay, well that's my cheat death. So yikes. And I'm gonna die, so that's fun. We do not have infinite lives, so...
I haven't died yet. Now I have. Damn. Hey, do you want some grotesque vials?
No? What would that
Hey.
do? I have
It's,
fucking...
it's the
Dragon
thing that turns you into a puddle of Healy ooze on the ground.
Oh, well, I mean, no. I wish I had some healing potions, but I don't, so... Like,
I will
fuck off!
switch.
I was not in that line. Eat shit. Anyway. Like, if
I'll
you...
switch.
Okay.
We don't have a
'cause-
time. We have a death
No.
limit.
Yes, exactly. And...
I just ran through all the lines because I.
Oh no, I did too, but like closer to over here, I was trying to not.
Oops. Into the wrong hallway. That's all right. I'm coming.
But yeah, like we could also just not do an 8 next time. But yeah, I don't know. More gear, more better. Although, like, I don't actually know what item level of gear you get from a 7. I just know that your vault rewards are better with 8s. Which I guess doesn't really help me until next week, but still.
I don't know either, but I do know it tells you on the screen where you select it, so we can check.
No, it tells you what the recommended item level for being in here is, isn't it? I don't think it tells you anything else.
I think it hover over the rewards. But
Well,
I could.
But you can hover over the rewards here to whatever, I don't know.
Ooh, a snack. Bran, I love your hat. Very wizard of you.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, see, my brand has his hat back, so...
Ah,
It's just normal again for him. And see, like, Divine Toll didn't pull the guy around the corner this time. I guess I'm just 2 feet farther away. But yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm tempted to upgrade to Windows 11 to try and fix Discord, and I'm not fucking happy about it. And, like, that shouldn't make a difference, because, again, this doesn't seem to be happening to anyone else, so... I don't know.
Yeah.
I just really don't want to deal with it anymore, and I can't figure out how to fix it, so... Yeah, like, it had been implied to me that it was doing the, like, make sound quieter when someone's talking in Discord. And it's like, yeah, no, there's literally no output. It's not that it's quiet. So, I don't know. But, I mean, I also did the things that would have fixed that if that was the problem, just in case, so...
And it's always good to check that Windows and or Discord hasn't, you know, reverted the settings that you chose because you wanted those settings.
I mean, being completely honest, I mostly hadn't changed anything anyway, so but also I especially hadn't changed anything between like when before this started, right? Like it had been exactly the same as I had it for literal years, so I don't know.
I recently nuked the Xbox game bar from Orbit, which felt really good, and conveniently I know that it's still nuked, because every time I open the Xbox app, it's like, oh my god, you gotta install game bar!
Eat a dick, Windows. Very satisfying to have the continued confirmation.
Yeah. It wants to do things I care about, except system resources to do those things.
Yep.
So,
And like, I don't need that
fuck
shit. Exactly. Fuck off
That's
indeed.
what it does that I don't get from... I mean, there's nothing that it does. I suppose the only thing might have been, if I wanted to record, like, video game. But hey, Steam does that now, so fuck off.
Yep.
I guess suppose when I'm not playing a Steam game, but I usually am, so. That time I jumped to the earlier time.
Yeah.
That was my
Just-
problem.
It's just weirdly annoying to deal with.
Ow, rude.
Did you stand in one of the
Oh,
spotted things, or what hit you?
Was a shadow strike or a shadow bolt? I'm not sure. Did out.
Okay. Regardless, it was the devouring shade, I suppose, but ow.
Continuing to ouch with shadow strikes, even though you have aggro. Is it
Yeah,
a
which
cleave?
is... It might be? I don't know. I
Now
mostly
it's
do
fine.
delves by myself, so yeah, I guess it is a cleave if you're fine when you're behind him. Kaboom! I do-
It's also possible that thought that I missed.
I mean, maybe. I don't think that it is, though, so, What do you mean Nemesis Strongbox upgraded? We just killed our... What? There was a pile of gold over there where there should have been another Nemesis thing, and then we just kill a random elite, and it's like, congratulations, that was the last underpin shit. What?
Well, you know how they fight. Maybe for some reason the elite killed the underpin instead of vice versa.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, no, and the underpin's well-connected friend is still there, and cool, it pulled, that's great. Okay, why did that just pull the whole thing? I'm really glad you're healing right now. Everything is fine!
Wow, it was actually the one of the first useful times to use a divine toll. Me,
Nice.
specific, because it drops holy shock judgments, so and damage. Just the whole thing. Also, I get extra holy shocks after that, so it feels wasteful when I don't need.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get that.
Or I suppose I get extra holy power. Like I do divine toll, and then my next 2 holy shocks give an extra holy power, I think.
Right. We are getting extra underpin friends. Because the main one isn't dead yet.
Oh. What the? Okay, yeah. I don't check my talents because I automatically cast Blessing of Protection, and then it hit me for 2 million damage.
Jeez.
Because I was gonna die.
Yeah.
But hey, you didn't die. So
That's true,
it worked
I
out,
did
I
not.
guess.
Okay, so that's interesting. So in an 11, each of these little guys gives Bran 300 experience. Apparently, in an 8, they all give Bran 250 experience, which is still pretty decent. But also,
Yeah.
you're dealing with a bunch of obnoxious goblins that have a lot of health. So, but I mean, I guess I shouldn't scoff at a whole bunch of Bran experience.
The end of that fight was weird because my Clang broke.
You're what?
Show the right, really good Clang noise, and
Ah,
it's tough.
that's very disappointing.
But you know what I mean, right? It's just it's
Yeah.
a real good Clang.
I mean, for me,
Really sound something. Somebody in armor with a shield.
yes. My favorite clang is the Divine Toll tank clang, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, good clangs are good.
I gotta say, I'm still, and it's been years, sad about losing Destro Warlock's Chaos Dragon head
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
Redesigned all of the stuff, but when they redesigned Paladin shit at the same time, they did a great fucking.
Yeah, the Paladin changes were really good. Honestly, all of the animation changes that they did with Warriors and stuff too were also really good. But yeah, I am still sad that they took away the Chaos Bolt Dragon. And like, I kind of get where they're coming from in terms of it not like fitting thematically, but also I don't care. Sometimes rule of cool is what matters, actually, Blizzard.
Honestly, the new effect with the like kind of like the new glowy particles, like they're good too. Just slap that dragon head back on the end.
Yeah, just do it together. Both is good. Yes and, Blizzard. Yes and.
Legitimately, it turned out. I didn't know this before that, but it turned out
nope,
that
no traps involved.
the dragon was my reason for being Destro.
Yeah. I mean, yep.
Because after I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep. I mean, I still like Destro because, to me, Destro is like, I want to be a fire mage, but I actually hate being a fire mage. So this way I get to do the same thing, but more fun. But yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I think that was also, like, that was BFA, and I also, around then, discovered the joys of hordes of wild. So,
Yes. Yeah. And like, I don't know, I haven't really given a demo much time recently, and I probably should give it a shot, but I'm also just not playing my Warlock that much right now, so.
I know a lot of, like, you know, more regular demo players had when they took meta away and then gave it to Demon Hunters.
Yep.
Which is fair, but to me, it makes more sense this way Like
Yeah.
why? Like the summoning demons. Like why were you turning into a demon instead of summoning?
Yeah, no, I get it. And yeah, like thematically, I completely agree. It does still feel bad when shit gets taken away from you. It's happened to me before. I get it, but yeah.
But
yes,
yeah, but
like,
also
it does make more sense.
I never really was good at using meta form, so
Yeah, I
it
mean,
worked
me
out.
either. Yeah.
Oh, what a sky-piercing drill staff? Yes, because I, a paladin, can use staffs.
Well, but that's why it's warbound.
I know, but I don't
Hey,
think I mean,
guess what I didn't need, Blizzard? A fucking trinket. God fucking damn it.
why is it Dornagal rep?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Is it just random what kind of rep is in there?
Maybe? I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I got it too.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I just haven't been working on Dornagal rep, so.
Yeah. Okay, I leave.
I got a better chest. I sure did. Goodbye, two-piece from last season. It was nice knowing you.
I could use helmet, necklace, bracers, shield, weapon, boots, or hands. And I just keep getting trinkets. So, cool.
It means,
well, it means what?
About the trinket.
Yeah. I mean, like, this
All
trinket
right.
was an improvement, but not one that I needed.
What? But, okay.
I am going to Nightfall Sanctum.
Apparently, I picked a talent that automatically casts Blessing of Sacrifice onto any ally within 40 yards when they're below 35% health.
Okay, I mean, in theory, that's good.
Right? It's just,
It's just that then you don't have control over when the oh shit happens, and it might get used on someone who's, you know, not the tank.
right, yeah, I'd probably definitely take that off if I was doing more serious, sort of thing. It's more that, if I don't know when it happens, I don't know when I'm about to take large amounts of damage. Oh. Interesting. Where are we going? Right.
Yeah, Nightfall Sanctum. Sorry, I was just responding to Patrick telling me that he just ripped the entire ass seam of his pants at work.
Whoopsies!
Oops, but it's okay because they have several sewing machines at work because of his job, so he fixed them. It's fine. But also, rip. Wait, why did I scare you for a moment? How did I scare you for a moment, Derek? Also, do you want to do a lower difficulty, or do we just want to, like, that worked fine, so do you want to just keep it up, or what do you think?
Yeah, we can just do another 8.
Okay, honestly, we could probably pull off a 9, but I don't feel like it, so.
Alright, I should check my ring from Siren Isle, because I don't know what gems are in there.
Okay, it does
Maybe.
tell you. Okay, yeah, so so 639 for an 8 and 636 for a 7. So yeah, I guess having it be a 7 isn't that much worse, but still, for vault reasons, we might as well, if we're fine with this. You were like, okay, did your stream freeze? And then I started moving. Oh yeah, no, I was finding a stupid SpongeBob gif to reply to my partner ripping his pants at work. It was very important, you see.
I have no problem with these. Oh, that looks nice. I have no problem with these priorities. I gotta repair. Apparently my gloves are completely busted.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I would say I have
Been
a
a long
repair
ass
bot,
time.
but not on this character.
Yeah, I've got a yak. I think it's
Yakety
been a long
yak,
ass
yak, yak.
I've- actually break.
I yeeted myself across the chasm already. Sorry.
I was not in there because I was repairing.
I know, and I'm just being generally impatient, but yep, it'll.
So I don't know
still
if
be
it's
here.
the actual eye level of what's in there, but the loot you look at on the selection page says that like the Delver's Bounty is eye level 649, and the Bountiful Coffer is eye level 639.
Yes, I literally read that out like 2 minutes ago.
I was clearly not paying attention, and that's on me.
But I mean, you were right that it is listed there, so you still win on that front. But yes, I did also check myself. So do 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 do. So yeah, hop
Alright,
on
I'm all-
Ballista. It was fun watching you do that from a distance.
Ooh, a chest.
Yeah, and it's not even a trapped chest. It's great. Okie dokie.
I don't really come in from like. Isn't this usually the end?
Yep. Yep, this is the backwards story.
As long as it's not just me.
Nope. You are correct.
Or that I'm misremembering.
No. There's... I think it's just this and Dread Pit that have a backwards version. I might be missing one, but I think it's just those two. I actually haven't had the backwards versions, Dread Breach, like, since the beginning of the expansion. Or, like, early Season 1. So, yeah. Ooh, there's a bismuth seam down there. I'll have to grab that. We gotta grab this chest before we can do anything, and then we do the thing, and I'm gonna jump off real quick because I don't want to fight the Devouring Shade. I don't feel like it.
What are we doing? Oh.
Yeah, we're popping bubbles. And not fighting the elite that we don't have to fight. Because I don't
Excellent.
wanna. I don't know that I've ever explicitly noticed my Avengers shield hitting a critter before, but that is kind of funny. That it's like, you two,
Oh, yeah,
you two
it
little
does.
moth, get fucked.
It won't as long as like there's actual mobs, but if there
Yeah.
aren't, then yeah. It'll
Yep.
get-
Rip. You more meant that I was perfectly still and it scared you for a second. I mean, yeah, but I was just saying that I was perfectly still because I was very focused on finding a stupid gif. SpongeBob specifically, because there's a whole episode about SpongeBob ripping his pants. It's a whole thing. Although there were also several other good gifs that did tempt me, but I needed to commit to what I had originally chosen. Even though he won't understand the reference, because he's not a SpongeBob girly like me, apparently. You remember that episode? See? Exactly. Iconic. Iconic SpongeBob material.
Too soon.
It almost looked like you didn't even try to jump over that from Michael.
Oh, okay. I almost fucked it up again because I tried an angle, but I didn't.
Yeah. I do try to just go around them wherever possible because they're annoying, but yeah. And, like, I do think that these are better than the, like, growing and shrinking circles thing, because that's annoying, but... we don't need to
Well,
kill those.
especially
The
when-
treasure does not show up there. I had last time because I thought that it might, but it didn't. Sorry. Anyway, especially what?
especially when they're easier to keep track of for me when there's a fight nearby. Because, like,
Oh, 100%.
as far as just dodging them out of combat, it's fine. But, yeah, when there's other things to pay attention to is when they would get.
Yeah, that's fair. Then he tried a bunch of other things, like trying to fake drowning or ripping his underwear to recapture that. Well, I mean, it's just that it felt that the SpongeBob Ripped Pants episode felt very relatable to me as an annoying ADHD child, because I definitely had times as a kid where I was like, yes, people thought this joke or thing that I did was very funny, and now I'm gonna do it until it's not funny anymore. So yeah, but yeah, it was mostly like pretending to drown so that he could then rip his pants and be like, haha, aren't I the funniest? Yeah. It's the whole thing.
Did
What?
they change the level at which mementos give Bran XP again?
No.
Or?
No, so what they did is they made it so that when you do get one of the things that gives you Bran's experience, it gives you about 10 times more. So like the lowest one used to give you like 120 rep or experience, and now it gives you like 2400. But there's also a chance of getting nothing but 2 resonance crystals in all of them, regardless of it being bountiful. And there is also a chance to get crafting materials. So overall it's better, but sometimes it's really disappointing.
Okay.
Like, I do think that it was a good change, but yeah, I do think that, like, having a chance of getting nothing but 2 resonance crystals is kind of bullshit either way, so...
Wow,
Like-
I got 3.
Wow, I got 2, so look how
I
fancy
definitely
you
jumped
are.
over that stupid fucking hills.
Yeah, yep, it happens to me too, and I hate it really a lot.
At least I have springy goat legs instead of tiny horse legs.
This is true, it makes a difference, maybe. Probably not, actually, but it sure feels like it does. Do we want to fight the malfunctioning pummeler? I kind of don't give a shit either way.
Yeah. I mean, it might be nice for more damage with the
Sure,
prop
why not?
hit drop.
You
Not a-
remember that episode?
a
So
hype.
yeah. SpongeBob is good shit. I'm not gonna lie. I, like, unironically really enjoy SpongeBob. Or at least used to. It's not like I've watched SpongeBob in years. There was a point where one of my friends was like, SpongeBob is so much better high. And so then a couple times I did get high and just giggle at SpongeBob for a few hours. And he was not wrong. It was a good time. So, you know, throwing that out there. Bangos didn't like SpongeBob, but Derek, I agrees that SpongeBob was a great show. Okay, Bangos, I am not so attached to SpongeBob that I am mad by that opinion, but I am very curious as to why you did not like SpongeBob. Is it just too annoying? Because I liked the absurdism of it and all, but yeah. It had a major dip after the first movie. I mean, yeah, like, there was a certain point where I was watching nothing but reruns. So, like, I don't think I've even watched literally all of SpongeBob or anything, but yeah. Bengos, you think it was the first show you remember explicitly not liking for some reason? I mean, alright.
I thought it would
happens that way.
drop I guess it was the magnetic loader buff.
Yes.
Was that only season 1? No, I think I've seen it since then, right?
I think you can still get it sometimes. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. God damn fucking ships.
Oh. Oh.
Owie. Derek, on the whole, it was
you
a
know-
fine show, even with the dip after the first movie, and especially after the death of the creator. Yeah, see, I don't think I've watched anything after the death of the creator. Like, it's still... I'm sure there are still merits to it, but yeah, like, a lot of it is just that there's a lot of jokes in there for adults that you get to appreciate watching it later. Getting the magnetic loader. Nulgar. We're not sure if that encounter, that elite or whatever, was limited to the first season or not. And I am not sure.
Are we going upstairs? Oh,
Yes.
no, upstairs. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's easy to get turned around in here when you're doing the backwards. I jumped over that, you liars!
I also jumped over it successfully, but right into one of your puddles.
Sorry. Durga,
okay.
to your understanding, there are still decent episodes after his death, but you haven't seen them. Yeah, because, like, there was a certain point where I just, like, I wasn't watching them as current content anymore. So, like, I know that the show went on making new episodes for a while after I stopped watching it, but, yeah. Old school SpongeBob, like, I used to just come home from school and watch Nickelodeon and or Teletoon for a couple hours, and so I watched a lot of SpongeBob, and I liked it. It was a good time. And, I'm actually really surprised that I successfully jumped over that, like, going up the stairs. And yes, Nulgar, the Delve Rare. That one. Ow! Why?
I don't know what stuff you had on you, but or if that's what was hurting you, but I then had.
There's a lot. Yeah, no, Gold Fuse does a lot of damage, so. Can y'all motherfuckers get back here and stop being little shits? Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no, these guys are probably my least favorite Underpin enemies. They also die the fastest out of all of them, but not when you're a tank and a healer, and also they just run around and cause a giant fucking mess everywhere, and I hate it. It's really annoying.
It is exclusively to luck that I have not stepped in that spotter line.
Yep. Yep, same. And Nulgar, you think that you've seen it, but it might have been the week before season 2 started. You did like that one. Agreed. I completely agree. Both on the I think I've seen it, but I'm not sure, and the I liked it.
Yeah, because instead of that from the rare, we got I got yet another like stack of curio shards, which is all I seem to ever get anymore.
Wait, what?
Which is-
Shards?
Curio shards, the 8% mastery and burst buff, which I mean is not nothing, but
Right.
I seem
it's-
to get it all the time.
And it's not fun or interesting either.
Yeah, it's just alright, okay, stats are good, but
Okay, I guess we have to go over here because Underpin Bro is over here. I wasn't going to pull her,
unrelated
but...
sponge
Unrelated what?
unrelated to SpongeBob, but that's what you guys were talking about, so I didn't want to interrupt. I keep getting a buff. Paladin buff called Blessed Assurance. I'm actually not does because I'm usually busy when it procs, you know, fighting. But it happens a lot. Every time fucking throws me for a loop because I grew up that literally off fucking him. I don't know if it's the title or just the first word, like line that starts out Blessed Assurance. Every fucking time I've got oh in my head again.
And I mean... unfortunate to some degree, but also I guess paladins are the religious type.
Hey,
So-
I mean, it's not like it makes sense as a talent name. I will be amused if whoever named it knew that it was him. It's not a new him. It's
I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised. And even if they didn't,
thought
I'm
it
sure
was-
someone saw it and was like, oh. Bran out here
Your
getting
last
stumped.
yeah, sorry. Anyway, yes. So anyway, it is very funny when that procs to me.
Yeah. Somewhat related, but definitely a tangent. There is a birthday card from one of Pat's friends on the fridge. And it ends with her wishing him another year of good health and good times. And guess what that does literally every single time I see it?
I don't know because I feel like I forget what you're saying, but I don't. So what does it do, Raz?
It puts the Green Day song with that line in my head every single fucking time. Good health and good times. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. Every single fucking time.
Yeah, but at least it's not blessed assurance, Jesus is mine, etc.
True, you're not wrong. That would be worse. And yes, when I sing music with no backing music at all, I do sing things stupidly in a dumb voice on purpose because singing it sincerely would require vulnerability on the internet, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, why do you think I just said the lyrics in an utterly deadpan voice? It's the same reason.
Yup. No, it's not Wake Me Up When September Ends. Oh, right, this is technically the boss, and I always just pull it because I forget that it is. It might be Basket Case. Is Turning Point a different one? But it's from that album, regardless. So, it's one of their older songs. It's definitely from before Wake Me Up When September Ends.
I feel like what this talent that automatically casts Blessing of Sacrifice is teaching me is that I should have been using Blessing of Sacrifice.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I guess it
stood in
didn't
the
actually. Oh, now it propped.
Yeah, that was on me. I stood in some waves. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, funny enough, is the same album as Wake Me Up When September Ends. I know you're joking. Hence the tongue out face. But you know, fun fact that you probably knew.
Wait,
yeah,
what
like
do you mean?
What? Oh, I'm responding. Oh, it is Good Riddance. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember which one it was, but yeah. No, I'm responding to Nelgar if that makes it less confusing what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, no, I was fine. And then I was just muttering to myself and then thought you might have been confused. And then,
So we're just confusing each other by trying. Yeah. And around we go. Why the fuck is the Nemesis chest all the fucking way over there? That's dumb. Whatever.
Yeah, that's even worse than the last one where I was like, oh, that's far.
Oh my god, stop giving me fucking trinkets. Christ.
Ooh, noggin fogger. Oh, it's another trinket.
Yeah, I got 2 trinkets. I mean, one of them is trash, but...
What did I get in here? What did I get? Ooh, shoulders. Those are...
Yeah, you could sing that refrain as well, but song names, ugh. Yeah, no, very same. I mean... Yeah. But yeah, like, lyrics are more memorable than titles unless the title is a huge chunk, or an important chunk of the lyrics, right? So, but like, yeah.
I can't keep track of my friends' names. You can't expect me to keep track of song names, too.
Yeah. I'm gonna Hearth just because whatever one we do next is not gonna be in Hallowfall, so.
Okay.
Now I guess the question is, do you want to do Underkeep or the one in Undermine?
I don't think I have a preference. Do you have a preference?
Not a strong one, but if you want me to just pick, I guess I would say the Undermine one. Honestly, largely because there's less travel to get to it. That's the main reason.
Oh boy, 16k gold in the mailbox because them augment runes.
Where do I turn that in? That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. Yeah. I guess I'm heading to Undermine.
I love the weird aesthetically. I love the weird long wiggly dragon, or in this case, antlered fox things.
Mm-hmm.
I actually find them though.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur. Really, really cool aesthetically. Much less fun to actually drive. Alright. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get a piece of gear that I actually fucking need this time, right? Right?
Manifest into the world. That or you
Yes.
just jinxed it.
No. That is me manifesting. It's not a jinx. It's manifesting. Do it, Blizzard! I fucking believe in you, you bitch!
Is that from going through the teleporter?
What? Is what from it?
I had a little debuff on me that said sparking but not meeting the legal definition of being on fire.
I mean, probably. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
It's probably the same thing as when you go through the tunnel to Ashgahet and you get the
board,
the
debuff?
board. Yeah.
which is very good.
Or, you know, I suppose it's what used to be the on.
What used to
Does
be
he just-
I lost you for like a full 3 seconds there.
The honor list, you know, like you just teleported, you're worth no honor points if you get murdered.
Right, yeah. I literally just now realized that I didn't have any other drink in this room except for my matcha latte because I don't have my water bottle now, and I was gonna grab it. But I guess I'm waiting for you to get into the delve,
I have
which
mad
you just
skills, and that I managed to drive that car into the room.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe that's definitely more luck than skills, because I suck at driving that car.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Nulgar, it can't be just from this delve, considering we just walked into it and Kato was talking about it before.
It was right after I came off the teleporter, so
Yeah,
I
think
assume
that's probably what
it.
it's from. Yeah. Or, like, maybe it can happen in multiple spots because goblin inventions are goblin inventions, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose someone could look it up. Not me, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I
doing
don't
a
care
delve.
enough. Where are you, bud?
I'm coming. Do we jump down the hole? We jump down
Yes.
the hole, right?
Yep, into the goo. Yes, it is the Dornagal to Undermine teleporter. Yeah, that is the assumption, and what makes sense. I guess we're supposed
The
to stand.
malfunctioning pummeler. Oh, that's the one we killed last time, right?
Yes, it is. I guess we're supposed to stand on this. Which then...
Oh yeah, I've only done the one of these with the robot.
I've done this a bunch, and I don't explicitly remember this, but I'm pretty sure I have the achievement for doing all of the stories, so maybe I have. I don't have the achievement for getting all of the chests, because there's one that's, like, up on this level, and I genuinely cannot figure out where it is, even though it's on my map, because handy notes. So... I don't know!
What do you...
Like the sturdy
Sorry,
chest?
I kind of... Oh, the chest.
Yeah, like not the ones that
Is
give
this
you
the
buffs.
one... That... I know, I'm pretty sure it was in here, one that I... Oh, there's one. I don't know if it's the one you're missing, but there's one up there.
Wow, that's very helpful. What is up there?
I don't remember. Up there.
Can you
I
do
don't
that
know.
again now that I'm not fighting something? Like the ping? I still can't.
Yeah.
No, that's not a sturdy
You've got
chest.
that one?
No, that's
Is that
literally
not?
that's the chest
Nope,
for the story.
never mind. I literally hadn't. It looks the same, and I hadn't moused over it because I was like, oh, that's what it looks like. Never mind.
Well, and see, then as soon as I walk through this door, the thing on my map goes away, and now it's just straight up gone, even if I come back, which is really weird. So yeah, basically, I just can't figure out where it is. I don't think that this is necessarily the direction I'm supposed to be going, but there was an underpin dude here, so I'm hitting him.
Oh, okay. That's why.
I mean, I
I'm
would
coming.
assume we're supposed to stand on the teleport pad again, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you can walk from there, like there's no electricity stopping you like there was in the other place, so yeah.
I went a teleporter pad in case it was where the chest was.
Nulgar, I don't think Kato has the aura name or spell ID for that debuff anymore, / maybe at all. And Nulgar, you think that one's below on a platform you don't usually go to? No, I'm pretty sure I've gotten the one you're talking about. But maybe not, I don't know. Regardless, it disappears from my map and I don't know how to find it. I don't know where it is, so. It's fine though. It's not like it's a huge rush. Took me a long fucking time to get all of the other ones because a couple of them you can only get in certain stories, which might also be the case for this one. I don't know.
And this guy gives out presents, but they're as useless as the presents Blizzard normally gives us.
I mean, to be fair, they are called worthless.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wait, what? Nah,
There's...
I'm slightly kidding, but also slightly not.
Yes. So yeah, we can't go farther this way, which is fine, but there is also a chest here, so I'm going to grab it.
A remote teleporter recovered.
Okay, but what happens if I hit it?
Hit the
The
teleporter?
remote
Bring you back to the original location where it was found, which was here.
Oh, so yeah, it literally did just bop me back over here. So, well, I don't know why you would want that though.
Maybe.
But okay.
Is there another way to reach all those mobs, or like the other side of that lightning?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's probably the teleporter that we skipped.
Well, I mean, like you can
Right? Or no?
walk up from here. Well, actually, we have to. There's there's another underpin guy up here, but you also can't walk all the way down there. So yeah, we'll kill these guys and then we'll take that teleporter because that is the farthest you can go. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure about where all of the teleporters go and what you need. And I am not actually fully convinced I have done this story, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll take the teleporter next.
You should use Avenging Wrath more, because it's also a DPS.
I should
cooldown.
probably also use it more. I've just like told myself like, this is a boss cooldown, and so I don't use it very often.
I'm really good about using it on, well, usually on in Ret, although to be fair, I don't actually have it. I have a talent that makes it a proc, so, you know. But
Yeah.
I always forget to use healing cooldowns, unless I'm like in a raid and it, like, someone calls for it.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Which
Well, when
means,
I'm in a
to be
raid, I
fair,
definitely-
that all of the raid healing that I did mostly without cooldowns. Which
You're
I think
just
just makes
that
me
good.
more awesome.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I'm just that good, or, you know, I'm gonna blame that for why I was always a little bit behind people. Definitely not because I was always less... Oh.
Did you stand in a
Okay.
worthless adoration?
I sure did. Apparently I've never done that before. I didn't know they hit that hard.
They sure do. At least in an 8
Well-
they do. I don't know about anything less.
It was just over 7 million damage.
Damn. Hey, I'm tanking and I don't even have that much to spare, so...
I've only got just under 6.
I have more than 7 million, but barely.
Okay, I did stand in that. That's my bad. But it didn't kill me that time,
I
so,
thought
you
it
know,
didn't kill you, yeah. If
maybe
you're
that
at
was
full
a
health,
particularly ouchy
then-
one.
Yeah. Okay, so this sent me up. Ooh, and it made me sneaky for 13 seconds. Or, nope, that's something else. Oh, it was sneaky for less seconds than that, but still.
Stealth burst, strange electricity. I think it was from the teleport.
Oh, it was. It definitely was. No, what I said is I was looking at the wrong buff. That's why I was
Oh.
like, oh, that's something else. Yeah.
So many buffs, and then they move when they wear off.
Yeah, it's really great, frankly. Okay, so then, yeah, we can go down from here. Yeah, and Underpin's well-connected friend is all the way at the bottom down there, so I don't know when we're gonna get to him, but at some point we will. And if we have to do some convoluted shit to get there, I guess we will. I don't want to fight the stupid treasure monster in the box, unless you really want it.
I'm fine with not. Probably just be another
Mediocre
curio
buff.
shards.
Yeah, probably. Alrighty. I do have to go at 5 today for a meeting, by the way. We still have an hour. I just figure I'll say that now.
Okay. I had to get up for the housing authority is supposed to come inspect my apartment to make sure it's up to, you know, the landlord is fulfilling their contract with the government.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
let me guess, they didn't show up?
like, it did. They showed up 20 minutes early and mostly just checked that the fire alarms work.
Cool. That's nice.
Which- Fire department are checks every year, so
Yeah, that really shouldn't be their main focus, but okay.
there's a whole list of they're supposed to check. But it does answer the question I had of how in the fuck this apartment passed the first check.
Which is that
With, you
they,
know,
they didn't
the
really
forest-
bother to check. That's how.
Yep. Well, he told me actually, really nice guy. I'm half sure he's gay, or maybe he just was long hair and is perfect.
Maybe.
Anyway, he said when he inspected it before, because of course, you know, they were like, oh, it's totally the housing authority's fault. The apartment's not ready. It's definitely not that we haven't done our stuff. They apparently were not in place because the carpeting was not installed and it was a mess.
I mean, yeah, I fully fucking believe that. It's nice to have that background info. I appreciate the extra information.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we can't actually jump over that. So I don't know which teleporter we're supposed to use for that. Also, we're still
Well-
missing an underpin guy.
Let's see.
Do we need to use the remote teleporter? Perhaps?
Well, that'll take us, I think, just across here. Was that where we picked it up?
Yeah, I believe so. So, I guess?
The map have any clues? Well, yeah, might as well. Oh, look, you made friends.
I sure did.
Cause
But
yeah, I don't know how
mostly
to.
I want to kill the other underpin guy.
Is that the
Like,
one that we have to jump
Yes.
down to, or did we just do... we haven't done that one? Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
Well,
find out if
we
that just
could
hurts
get
or
to
if
the
it kills
boss
me.
from here.
I'm,
it just hurt?
That's no, yeah, it just hurt. Well, obviously, I'm not dead. But okay, so like worst case, we could also just run across to the boss, I guess. But yeah, you're right. You could technically jump down from there, and that might actually be what they intend you to do, considering they gave you the remote teleporter. So, but yeah, I would like to get the full Nemesis box thing. So, okay, I guess I have to get out of that. Oops, I didn't, and now it hurt.
Yeah, and I was just sitting here thinking, oh, should I get out of that? It sure was a long
Oh.
cast time.
Cool. I love so much when my fucking Divine Toll pulls extra shit. But thank you, Bran, for executing those, I guess.
I'm lost.
I don't... Are you above me, then? Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
There's a teleporter down there. Oh, there's the... Okay, you're on the same level as the friend.
I mean, technically I'm not. It's still a jump down, but yeah, we can get to him from here. Oh, there's curiosities over here. 2 of them. And one of them had more than 3 crystals, or more than just 3 crystals. So that's nice.
Yep. 2,500 XP. Yay.
Oh, I got 4,700 XP.
Whoops. Okay.
Whoops, what?
I landed on the teleporter when I jumped down, so I went right back up.
I mean, yeah, to be fair,
Like those
I
fucking
hadn't noticed
bouncy
it was
mushrooms
there,
all over
so, yeah. I just, like, instinctively slam the fucking Shield of the Righteous button, which means I don't have holy power for healing myself, so that's unfortunate. Don't love that.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it. I probably could have maybe kept you healed as Brett, but I just reflexively hit Templar's verdict or whatever, so
Yep.
I kept not doing it.
Yep, that's valid. Okay. These guys have too much health. That is my official stance. Okay. Because, yeah, like, you're right. Nelgar, well, I don't know if Nelgar's even listening if it's raid time. But, yeah, there is a sturdy chest down there, across the goop here, but as you can see, I already have that one, so.
Oh, there it is. Nope, that's stolen goods. Where's the sturdy? Oh, the sturdy one. I already have that one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I have handy notes, so, like, that one wasn't very hard to find, but... I'm still mildly anti-handy notes because it feels like cheating, especially like early on in a patch, but like there are also just so many things that I wouldn't even know that exist in the first place without handy notes that it's hard to not use it, so.
Yeah, I often will, like, turn it on later.
Yeah, that's always
So then I
happened.
can explore and find things, and then I'll find all the things that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah,
Also,
that's a
it
good
sometimes I've had trouble with it throwing errors early on in an expansion anyway. So
balance. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Bran is
fishing.
fishing in the poison.
Oh,
Cool.
it's steam wheel runoff. That means it drops the goldfishes usually.
Yeah,
Isn't
which
that-
there's you only, as far as I can tell, you need a maximum of like 15 of them to buy all of the bobber toys that you get to buy them for them, and then that's it. So I don't quite get that, but Bangus, you feel like you would look it up anyway, and Handy Notes kind of streamlines that process. Well, and yeah, like that's the thing is like, I would look it up if I knew it existed. But like I like trying to find things on my own first. It just doesn't necessarily work out that way most of the time.
I do like think it's good, even though it clutters up my map a lot, that Blizzard has put more things like on the map directly,
Yeah.
like treasures and things. Not everything, obviously, but
I guess
where
I'm
am
coming
I going?
back up the
I
thing.
should use the teleporter, maybe.
Sure, it'll just bring you
teleport.
back up to here. Or no, come here. You're right there.
Oh, okay, that's where I'm going.
The teleporter to your left right now takes you up to where you were when you died. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna jump.
I meant the remote teleporter.
Oh, I
teleport.
see. And yeah, like that would have also worked because that would leave you where you are right now. But
Ow.
oh wow, thanks for putting a fire up here, Bran. That's very helpful for everybody.
Where are you? I don't see
Nogger,
your
you don't
dot.
think you've survived normal
I don't
galley
see
before? I'm
your
up on the crane.
body.
I'm over here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I guess let's do the thing. I'm trying to think. Most fights in this raid, I've survived a kill at least once. I think.
Did
Carnage
you drop a
cannon.
holy power on the raptors, or
I mean, maybe.
I used divine tool with 0 holy power and got 5, and there are at most 4 people here that I
Also-
would expect to get hit.
Bran, I guess. Yeah, he got hit by Carnage Cannon. He's got a gigantic heal absorb because he's a dumbass. That those
that's-
pet rules didn't really help you there, bud, huh? I mean, whatever. I don't give a shit about Bran that much. So the damage is nice, but yeah. Enrage? I don't like it. I don't like the enrage. Don't give me an enrage. Sorry.
Oh no, Bran, don't stand there.
But yeah, I didn't want to back into the electricity, so okay, good. But now we've lost, or the first wave.
Oh
has
hey, did you
gone.
know he knocks you back? Shit.
Oh, did you end up in the goop?
Yep. Well, yeah, just a little bit. I suppose I'm gonna have to come across. I wonder if we take that teleport up, if he'll follow us.
Probably, and I don't think it would.
But
end
probably in a bad way, where he pulls everything that we haven't killed
well.
yet.
Yeah, that would be my guess, and I would not like to risk finding out. Also, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't cast it right now, so.
Oh, I meant the one on the floor.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, no, probably. Probably. That seems to be how these things have gone in the past, so. Excellent.
Wow.
Bran executed
Did
him
he
for
get
the last.
executed?
He
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
was like-
Bran
I did not
murdered
think
him.
he was that bad.
Nope. I love that the crap is still on the ground, but okay, I guess it's not doing anything to me, so I guess that's fine. Like, I guess we could do one more for, like, words are hard.
Or
For the reasons of vault. That's the words I was looking for. Or what?
oh, is 4 the magic vault number, or?
For 2 slots, yeah. For 2 vault slots.
Oh, because I was gonna say, or we could queue for a heroic,
Cinder Brew?
Cinder Brew. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't even know what reward you get from that weekly. Oh, it's just rep. So, like, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it, but yeah. I did get a shield, though! That's good. That's very good, actually. That should help
Congrats.
the dying quite a bit. Like, I have gotten 11 item level today already, which is pretty decent, so.
I've gotten 4, 5. I forgot what I was at. 620 something.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. I mean, we're doing alright.
Now I'm at 626, so that's something.
Yeah.
Got rid of all my tier from last.
Rip. I mean, they
Rip.
did just finish nerfing at least some, if not all, of the 2 sets from last season, so
Alright.
there you go.
Can we need to manifest a fucking cape for me, because apparently I'm still wearing a 597.
I mean, like, I don't have a ton of sympathy because I have a helmet that's a 593, a necklace that's a 584, bracers that are 590. My weapon is a 619, but it's still from last season. My hands are 584. Boots are 593, and I think that's it for the old shit. But yeah, like, I got lots of crap. So, which is unfortunate.
Is my main.
I mean, fair enough. But also you play a lot less than I do, so.
True.
Yeah, and I haven't unlocked the thing where I can buy alt gear from Delve shit yet.
Bran, that magnet sure is comically large.
It really is. I suppose we could also buy the thing that summons the underpin to your delve, and then it gives you a one of the maps that gives you a piece of hero gear. We could do that. Also, you should get another key if you turn in the quest for doing 3 delves.
Oh.
Too
Okay.
sleepy for heroic bosses, Nulgar. That's valid. I understand that. Sorry. Oh, what?
My mouth is very full. Sorry.
It sure is. I mean, we could do a heroic cinder brew, but yeah, you're gonna get rep for that and not gear, so.
I'm narrowing in on Assembly of the Deeps. What's max rep? 20
25.
something?
Except for
25.
the Undermine one, which is 20.
Okay. Well, I'm at 21 for Assembly of the Deeps, which is the one I've been focusing on because kobolds.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. And yeah, that's not bad. No, I'm not using Ruined Crests.
Which I play. It's not very much.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, I've been building spaceships.
I mean, yeah, that is a valid use of your time instead of this. I respect that choice. Yes. I'm just upgrading some of my gear because I can, and I very recently got it so that I could convert all of my crests into runed crests, and then I still have a bunch of those that I bought just sitting in my bags because I'm at the fucking cap, so I'm spending my shitty ones on this character.
The ones you bought didn't count towards the cap?
No,
Or
they
could
do.
go over?
They do. They
Okay.
cannot go over. And like one of them, like I'm not capped. I'm 14 away from the cap, but it gives you 15, so I still can't actually use it. Or at least I was. I think I might have capped it out properly now, but yeah. So.
Stuff from the teleporter is called Not on Fire.
Not on fire. There you go. Bengos, it's still wild to you that you maxed out Undermine rep in 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't get it either, man. I genuinely don't understand how you pulled that off, but I mean, it's impressive, but like, dang, man. I thought that I had... Yeah, I do. I do have more Valor Stones. Okay.
I will do my duty.
I have 2 to turn in.
And I still have tons of runes, so... Or, well, enough.
Per key.
There you go. Now I'm 618 instead of 602 where I started today. So... I'm doing great. I do not want the Garbage Mancer's Last Resort. I tried it because it sounded decent, and then I figured out very quickly that it's fucking terrible, so... Yep. So, Delver
I know-
Dungeon!
So did I suppose did you get another key?
I already had 4 keys when I started. I currently have 6. Or no, I have 4 now, even though we've done 3. So, yeah. So,
Hacks.
did you turn in... Well, no, it's just that I didn't spend any last week. Did you turn in the quest for doing 3 delves?
That's where I got a key from.
Yeah, so you should have 1, right? Because we
Yes.
only just... Yeah, okay. So, do you want to do Underkeep, or do you want to do a dungeon?
I can do Underkeep.
Okay.
I got to realizing that there's things that I could buy.
Yes, wait. Okay, No! Undercoin isn't transferable, I'm sad.
What do you have for
I thought
me?
Undercoin was transferable. Okay, well, we can't do the thing that gives us a piece of hero gear unless you happen to have 2,000 Undercoin. Do you have 2,000 Undercoin?
I do. Is that how much it costs? But there's transmogs.
Yeah, and the
That's-
transmogs aren't going anywhere. Also, oh, those ones. Yeah, no, it's the Wave Scrambler 2000 on the first page. It'll summon Underpin, and then you just beat him up until he's at halfway, and then he leaves a thing that'll give you a map. So
Only usable after activating the Restoration Stone inside of a dell.
that is correct. Yeah, you have to get halfway through it first.
I mean,
I'm still
okay.
5 away. I mean, if you don't care about the piece of
Okay,
hero gear, but it's a piece of hero
I mean-
gear, so
But also, for future reference, Undercoins aren't transferable, but that item is warbound.
oh, okay. Because if you already bought it, then you're shit out of luck, I guess. But I do think I have an extra one on my main, so I could have sent one. So sorry, I guess.
Well, now you know. I'll make you buy the next one. Or use the next one. Where did
Yeah,
it
I'm
go?
fine with
I'm
that.
not- I'm gonna have to search for it, aren't I? Oh, there it is.
Nulgar, I kind of doubt that that's true, but it would be fantastic, and I would totally take that risk. Nulgar said, what if there's a low chance that the teleporter kills you, but since you were legally on fire, you get a hefty gold sum from the insurance? I'd be down. I would be so down for that.
I feel like it's dangerously optimistic to assume that the goblins have insurance.
I mean, I think that they do, for sure, but then they have several different clauses that would get them out of paying for it. Ooh,
Right. Yeah,
it's all
much
lip
like the U.S.
service.
health system. Anyway,
Womp
where are we
womp.
going?
Underkeep in Ashkahet.
Ashcan. Okay.
So you gotta get bored.
I'm gonna get so bored.
Bountiful beetles. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but okay. Wow, Kej. And I thought the undercoins were transferable at the end of last season. But maybe not. I don't know.
They might have been after the season ended. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
That's just me suggesting.
And I don't know either way, so it doesn't really matter.
Anyway, Nolgar, I was legally not on fire. Only sparking.
Yes.
I think it adds sparks too on my character, but it goes away so fast.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Nalgar, you think they disabled transfer of undercoins due to some issue? Oh, okay. So that means I'm not losing my mind at least, so that's nice. Okay, while I wait for you to get into this delve, I'm gonna do what I meant to do last time and go grab my water bottle. So everybody enjoy Kato and or staring at my baby boy.
Is the PAX in Ashgahet account-wide? Yes. Alright, then I will continue aiding the general. I'm here anyway, and then I'll complete that in another 3 weeks or so. At the rate I play.
Hello, tiny baby. Apparently me getting up woke up the tiny baby.
He did
Tiny
stretch.
baby. Oh, he's such a tiny baby. Anyway. Still just a little 8-month-old baby boy. Nalgar says, yeah, because of that phrasing, you're speculating that there could be a possibility that you'd be more than not legally on fire. Yes, yeah, I figured.
True.
It would be the other option for debuff.
That was easier.
What was?
Then to find as a dungeon or the delve than the first one we did.
Stupid skittering breach and its stupid ass entrance, yes.
What a glorious hat you have, Bran.
Is it
I mean, the feathers-
10-gallon hat thing? The big
No,
one?
this is like sort of a regular hat, but with a gloriously large feather on it.
Ah, yes. Which might in fact be better than his normal hat, so shame. Shame that he's gonna
feather
return.
does- The feather says bard more than explorer. So
I mean, fair, but still, that doesn't mean you can't be fabulous. Jeez.
True.
It's all gray outside because it's gonna start snowing and I'm not happy about it.
Oh. It's like 40 degrees here.
Yeah. I mean, it's been warm most of the week. It's just that it's apparently not going to be tonight. Ha ha ha! His buddy just
also-
charged into him and stunned him. That was funny.
I think it was this weekend again, it snowed. As the
Yeah.
weather here is I like it. There's always a
Volatile.
certain amount of spring, but it sure does seem like definitely more than I'm used to.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like I just want it to be warm before the middle of May, but that might be wishful thinking because it's just been everything is covered in pollen where you are. Well, I mean, congratulations, I guess. Not that that doesn't have its own downsides, but it does mean things are growing, and I'm a little jealous. I like when there's things that are alive. It makes me feel better. So, yeah. I like life, greenery, sunshine. At least it's not like dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon anymore. So that does help.
Yeah. It's actually I need to rearrange my office slightly or something. Realized once the sun has started coming in the windows again that I'm going to bleach all of my yarns.
Yeah, I guess, and that would be unfortunate. I was
Yeah.
just
I
thinking
mean, if
about
it was,
Sorry.
because it will only bleach the outside layer, so it won't be. That's the back.
Yeah, but still.
Is also the reason my Queen Jara cross stitch is faded along exactly half of it.
Oops. No, I was just thinking about how, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna have to come help you move again this year. And then I remembered that I can't do that, and I'm sad now. So. Not that helping... Not that helping people... Well, considering the amount of people that have been, like, illegally detained crossing the border, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it, sorry.
Okay, I'm not judging. I just
I
wasn't
know.
sure if there was a reason.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that you would be upset about that, but yeah, that's the reason. Like, if it was just, like, unpleasant and I don't want to give the US my money, like, I could just do what I did last time and, like, barely buy anything, and that would be fine. But no, I do not wish to get disappeared into an ICE slave camp, so... Yep. And I hate that that's a real fucking problem that I have to be worried about. Really don't fucking like that. But alas. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not my favorite timeline.
I'd like to say that, you know, Canada would have your back, which they might if they knew what was happening. But also, like, I don't know how much they're concerned about actually being a war.
Well, and, like, that's the thing, right? Like, to me, abducting another country's citizens is an actual act of war.
I mean, it is. And
Yeah.
wars have started, probably, or could be, by that. But, yeah,
But- Yeah, like, nobody actually wants that to happen, at least not up here. So I get why we're being a little delicate about it, especially since we are now actively in the middle of an election. And, you know, we don't... It would not be good to start a war while none of our politicians are actually in the House of Commons. So there's that.
Yeah. Although, the really simple part of me wonders if, I don't know how to phrase it. Because, you know, I realize that the U.S., not that I think it's solely our fault, but we've been accepting our politics in a lot of ways. Our stupid right-wing nationalists their arm. And part
Sorry.
of
I lost you
wonders-
after right-wing nationalists. Sorry.
ours are probably, you know, empowering yours to be stupid.
Oh, yeah.
But it makes me wonder, you know, because the thing with nationalists is that, you know, they're nationalists, and what would happen, you know. Sorry, my brain is like, basically, can we pit them against each other, or like...
Oh, no. The
something-
ones up here are just fully on board with yours.
It's the wrong country, Canada. Can you at least be weird nationalists about your own country?
Right? And, like, to some extent they are, but no, there's a whole bunch of those freaks that are like, yeah, we will totally want to join the States. And, like, it's a pretty fucking small number of Canadians who feel that way. But no, it doesn't make any sense. There have been Canadian Trump supporters for the whole time, and I've never understood them. It's significantly more dumb than being an American Trump supporter, because at least I can
Oh.
understand where you're coming from when it's your own fucking country.
Yeah,
But
and I can sort of understand, a Canadian supporting when, like, that would, like, if I for some reason I thought Boris Johnson ever, like, it doesn't affect relations between, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
yeah. Well, and yeah,
Did-
like, it's one thing to be like, that guy has good ideas. It's another thing to be like, oh, that guy wants to annex our country. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've never understood it. Probably not ever gonna understand it. Just truly insane. But yep. And like, I don't know, I would love to tell you to come visit me, but also I don't know if the border is safe for anyone right now, so yeah.
I mean, it's not the coming to visit you that would.
Well, no, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't even know if it's safe for you to go back to your own country, which is insane, but, like, I would be worried about it, so...
It depends on, I'm pretty sure they haven't put me on a list somewhere. Or at least, if they did, that guy last time ignored it. So it depends on how close they look into it, because if they just look at me, you know, I've thought generic white guy,
Yes, yeah.
I might have problems.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and that's exactly the thing, right? Is like apparently they've been like checking people's fucking phones, which is deeply concerning. But yeah, I don't know if it would be a problem or not, but I don't want to put you at risk either way. So
That's the reason I always turn my phone off when I cross the border.
right.
Because that requires legal, like, not that legal precedent really matters to people who aren't really that interested in the law anyway,
Yeah.
but legally can't require me to enter my PIN,
Well,
which
and
is required after the phone restarts, as opposed to they can legally require me to use my fingerprint, because that makes
yeah, super doesn't, but yeah, like I actually I guess I do have face unlocks in some situations. But yeah, I've always wondered that. Like I don't feel like they can yeah, I never felt like it would make sense that they could force you to unlock your phone. Bangla says they can still just seize your phone. Well, yeah, but like if they can't force you to give them the number, then what the fuck are they gonna do with it?
They would have to subpoena, I guess, Google, or makes my Motorola.
Yeah, like
I
they
don't know.
need to go get the courts to do it, right? So,
But,
which doesn't
like,
mean that
that's
they
the
wouldn't
thing
throw you
is
in
that-
prison until they got that, but
Well, yeah, but like the reason that they, you know, isn't it great that I am pals with a federal lawyer in. Anyway, of course, I have to actually be able to contact them.
Yep.
But yeah, well, because I feel like one of the reasons, and I have an Android, so it might not be relevant, but I know there was whole lawsuits with Apple and their willingness to let law enforcement into phones or not.
which is to say that they wouldn't and didn't, and I think got away with not having to.
And that, I think part of that was when they came up with, like, you can't be forced to put your in. But,
Right, but
course.
biometrics are allowed.
and honestly, it may just be because, like, they don't need your consent. They can grab your finger and put it on the
Maybe,
and not drag the password out of my braid.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, Apple wouldn't do it, and yeah, they won that lawsuit, so
That's what
Like,
I thought, but I wasn't.
that
But
is-
then again, I haven't Android, so
that
you know.
is the one thing that Apple has ever done that I like genuinely respect. And I still don't like them as a company, but like that was a thing that was worthy of respect, and like I know that they mostly just did it for like shareholder and reputation reasons, not necessarily an actual moral stance, but like still, it was a good thing. So, you know.
Unfortunately, you know who will give law enforcement?
Google?
Yeah, well, I don't know about Google. Discord will though.
Oh, yes, yeah. Unfortunately, I
Of course, they
am
have
aware
to
of
know
that.
to ask, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I have heard that, so. See, like, look how much damage those fucking little robo-dinos did all on their own. Like, it's actually kind of impressive. like, I know I have Brand set to DPS right now, but it's pretty good.
Can't take 2 selfies in a row. That's just self-indulgent.
Right? I thought so. Banquos, it's one of those sticky things that's basically the difference between being out in the open and not, yeah. Well, and like that's the thing too, is yeah, like Discord's a little bit different because it's not like a personal device situation. It is technically social media. But yeah, I don't know, whatever. It is sticky. It's, yeah. It's a little complicated, but...
And it's not always bad.
No, not always. Like, there are things
Um,
that have happened on Discord, I'm
Simple.
sure, that that we'd be glad if they stopped, right? But...
well, for example, oh, come on.
Oh.
I had, also, I think we can use that item. The one that I bought.
Oh,
Word. Words are good. Oh, right, someone was having a mental health crisis. And, you know, I don't know where they live, or who to actually physically send to them, but, that's what law enforcement can do.
Yeah, no, and that's good. I think we should have enough
not
space to
always
do
a-
it here if you wanted to put the thing
Good.
down.
Okay, I'll put the thing down. I will interrupt his favorite podcast. Sorry, favorite Dobcast.
Yes. Discord holds all of the data on their servers. Yep, Banquet reminds you of the guy who was sharing military secrets on the Thug Shakers Central Discord. Yeah, or was it like fucking World of Warships or something that has like a regular problem with military personnel sharing shit that they shouldn't be because like it gives them an air of authority or something? I don't remember which one it was. But
That doesn't surprise me. Mostly on account of there's a significant segment of the military and cops, in this country at least. Just neat. I feel like the people I like that about ships. The Navy probably might also like, you know, World of Warships or whatever.
yeah.
My brother's one of those. He's
That
he's
doesn't surprise me.
top, but you know, ACAB. And I'm positive. Cool.
You're positive what? Sorry, that cut out a little.
He just thinks it's neat. Like, oh yeah, cops are cool. I get to wear this sweet uniform and I get a car.
Yeah.
However,
Thank you for kicking that to me.
know how far they go.
It's just like this fucking bomb just shows up right next to me like, gee, thanks, bud. Oh god. But yeah, you just need to get them far enough away that the giant explodey circle isn't the problem. So
Oh, I thought that.
if in the delve where you're actually fighting the underpin, you have to kick them at his minions to kill them. But yeah, he can't summon his minions in here. Yeah. But you know, kabombs. I've just been yeeting them all off the edge for the most part because it brings me joy to kick them halfway across the fucking delve.
Ah,
Oh, and apparently, I don't know if that was you or me, but one of us pulled the big boy, and I don't love that.
or maybe Bran. I don't know, but
It could have been. Oh, good, you're dead. Now I'm fucked. Uh-oh. Oh, and the bombs are gonna
you
go
should
off.
have a Brez too, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't know what
probably.
it's called.
Called Intercession.
Okay, well, I don't know where it is, so that's not great. Okay, I just need to get the underpin to 50 health and it's fine. I don't want to die. I really, really want to beat this fucker because otherwise it's all a waste. fuck. I don't know if I should switch targets or not. I'm sorry. I genuinely don't know where the V-Res is. So. Okay, okay, we got him. He's gone. He's gone.
Alright.
We're good. We did it.
Just right there. Okay. I couldn't really switch. It makes sense, but you know.
Oh, and he also left me a sword, so fuck yeah. Alright, cool. By the way, you can use the map right now, and it will give us the map chest when we unlock it in here. Bengo's War Thunder kind of has a counter of days since military secrets were leaked on their forums. Yeah.
You should find Intercession and put it on your bars.
But, like, I was looking for it earlier.
On the main page, like, the not class-specific, the main page of Paladin abilities. On mine, it's, like,
there
in the top right
column.
column. It is on yours.
It wasn't highlighted. It's not there for me. It is on my bars, but, like, it wasn't lit up as an option. I guess I would have had to target you, but okay, now I know what it looks like, at least. It was just, I did not have the ability while I was running around panicked. Okay, that's very funny. The bioprinter copied the underpin's mech suit, but not the underpin. That is so funny. So it's just this empty suit following me around. Excellent.
Right, I can't find it in my bags because I haven't looted the thing yet.
That would do it. But yeah, it's just, our timeline is both extremely stupid and pretty evil, so, yay, what a wonderful combination.
I mean, on the one hand, I don't want military secret to be shared that would actually build. Things that aren't that, though, I'm all for.
Yeah, no, 100%. But, yeah. And, like, the latest fucking group chat scandal absolutely was information that could get people killed, so that's a problem. But I agree with you, generally speaking, that just, like, accidental whistleblowing is actually just kind of funny. So...
And not even, like, whistleblowing, which, you know, implies wrongdoing, but just, you know... military doesn't probably need to have as many secrets as it does.
Yeah, that's valid. Oh, you were in fact in the swirly. Okay, so I don't know why. Fuck's sakes, and now you're gonna be in a puddle I can't do anything about. It says it's got fucking 10-minute recharge on it, which doesn't make any sense because we haven't used it.
Mine says that we have one charge.
Mine, I guess, is implying. Okay. Fuck.
Is it safe to
Okay.
res?
Yes, do it now. Well, I don't know because it's gonna fucking kill you, but also. Okay, yeah, you have time to run out at least. Sorry, because I was like, no, but also it's not gonna get better. So.
Maybe you didn't need to, but I immediately bubbled when I pressed.
I mean, I respect that choice. Bengus, you love that our current Secretary of Defense is just a barely functioning alcoholic and has basically all of his info out in the public for purchase. Yep, he sure does. He is in fact a dumb piece of shit. And maybe that comes off as harsh, but I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's accurate. You can't tell me I'm wrong. So... green goop. I do feel like that green swirly does not look menacing enough to be a one-hit kill, but apparently it is, so...
Apparently I'm made of marshmallows or something.
Maybe. I mean, you are healing, which is I mean, like, I would like to think that I'm less squishy than you right now, but, you know, I'm not gonna fucking test that theory either.
The only thing I don't like about Shield of the Righteous is that it is an area-focused effect, not a me-focused effect.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'd accidentally hit it,
Yeah.
or they've moved.
Yep. Yeah, that's not great.
Oh God, fuck.
That was close.
I think what happened the first time is that the lines were so scary I didn't see the swirl. Which,
I believe it. It was a lot of shit going on at once, so yeah, I would believe that that is what happened, so. And there you go, we finished that at 10 to 5, so we even have time to like, wind down. Look at us go. Wonderful. And we smacked the underpin in the nuts, which is my favorite. He's a douchebag.
make a mech suit that puts his nuts right at smacking range. Like a pet. I mean, it's a spider, but it's. I think it's cute.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it is. It got them big eyes.
Oh, wow! Another trinket! Okay, but the hero piece is a helmet, though, so... Yay! That's good. Okay.
Oh my god!
What? Did you...
Uh,
you also
I-
got a trinket! Ah, yay. Yeah, hell yeah! A
But
piece
it
I can
is-
actually use.
Versatile. I can use it for ret or holy, so
Ooh,
at
that's
least there's
nice.
that.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, and I mean, like, it is hero, so it's better than whatever you're replacing, even though it would be nice to, you know, have...
I also
More than
very
that.
much suspect it's going to have comical, like... I hate having two unused trinkets.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not my favorite.
Other one is the... Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, you're
Anyway,
right that it does sound fun, because I got the same one.
It sounds like it's
in
gonna make me-
Champion.
Oh. And I want it too, because that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
End of the Grummles. Like you.
I remember... I don't know if it happened to anyone else. I think it did, because I feel like I heard someone mention this. But back in Legion, there was... I think it was a trinket you could get that the proc was... Oh. The proc was...
I will answer
It would turn you into a Vrykul. I always forget. The Vikings, not like the angel things.
Yeah, no, Vrykel's correct. It's
Right, okay.
Vrykel
So
and
then you're into
Valkyr,
one of
so...
those. So I generally play dudes, so it would turn me into a dude Valkyr, or Vrykul. Except for that, if I then, on my Demon Hunter, used Metamorphosis, it would turn me into a lady demon.
Right, yeah, I vaguely remember that. Which doesn't make any sense, but I guess.
Supply of goods for outlanders.
Which was very fun. There are other effects, because I was playing my Demon Hunter. I don't know how I triggered it, but I remember in Hallowfall, somehow I became a lady demon again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that would have been, but fun stuff.
Probably another thing that shapeshifted me, and then
Yeah, so I
it
got...
does. It made me small. I'm shorter than, well, I'm about as tall as Bran.
Oh, that's very
shrink-
funny. I used it and it made me bigger, but I'm a dwarf, so it's very, very
Right, it says
unnoticeable.
scales you up or down, so I
Yeah.
assume, yeah.
I mean, I'm a little bit bigger. It's definitely, like, noticeable on my mount. I don't think it's really noticeable off the mount, but that's okay. But yeah, so I did get a weapon, and I got a shield, and I got a helmet, and that's all pretty good. And then, yeah, I also got trinkets, so... Could have been worse. We did okay today. We did okay. And yeah, I was at 602 and I'm now at 624, which means I could probably do a Mythic Zero now. Not that we have time to try, but, you know, we might have to try this weekend or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it would be nice to get another hero piece from the weekly chest, but, you know.
Yeah. Kind of geared to Smith. It drops 636 gear. So that's pretty close. Close enough that I would feel like we probably could do it.
Yeah, I think so. And Banquist, you have the opposite problem a lot of the time. Every time they make a clone of you in meta, it's always the male demon form. I don't know. They're weird about it. They're weird about genders in this game.
Like when you I-beam or do the other one, and then the other demon shows up and does it. Is that what you mean, Banquist? Because that, as far as I can remember, has always been gender swapped. Or at least every time I've noticed it swapped. I don't know if it's technically one of that comes out, but yeah. Pretty sure it's always a lady for me.
Yeah.
And I play dude. I don't use that talent very much though, or haven't usually, so I could be wrong.
Yeah. It's the correct version of the demon form, just the wrong gender. Or, well, and basically, yeah. Okay. I'm going to log out of the game. It's kind of dumb, because, like, I literally don't even think my boss and I have anything to talk about tonight, and, like, God knows I might get an email in 15 minutes that's like, we don't have anything to talk about. See you in 2 weeks, but, you know, I technically have a meeting tonight, so I should probably be at least a little ready for it. This is my fault, in a way, for finally getting to the point where I'm doing my work, like, a month in advance instead of rushing to catch up, because we used to have more to talk about. But, you know, whatever. Honestly, we mostly only have a meeting every 2 weeks instead of once a month because he kept forgetting to pay me. So it's a reminder for him to pay me. And he hasn't paid me yet this month. So, I mean, being responsible kind of has perks. I mean, sort of. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where he also always is like, I'll have an update in 2 weeks or whatever. And then it's like, yeah, I didn't actually get the update that I was expecting. So whatever, we'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, I'm afraid to look outside because it very well might be snowing, but it might still just be threatening to snow at the moment. I'm unsure. I don't know.
I was trying to decide what to upgrade, and I was like, should I upgrade the trinket or the legs? And then I was like, the legs, because God knows I'm going to get another trinket.
Yep, that you will. Did you just do a big stinky fart, Tycho? Jesus. You just got like a whiff of fart, and I don't know where else it could have come from. Jesus. I'm only 8 hours away from early spring snow. Oh, we've had snow a bunch recently. Like it'll go up to like 10 degrees Celsius, and then 2 days later we'll get an inch of snow or whatever. And like mostly it's just been cold, warm, and not a lot of snow. But you know, every now and then it's like just hey, psych, gentle reminder, it's not actually fucking spring because it's fucking Canada. But whatever. It's still better than January cold, or even February cold, right? Like, it's not minus 40 anymore, the sun is out longer, you get stuck in this weird limbo state where you feel like you should be able to go outside and do things because it's sunny and nice, but then it's cold and crappy, so... The limbo phase it sucks, but there is more hope there than January, February, so... I guess I'll take it, I guess. Not that I have a fucking choice in the matter, so whatever, I guess. It's a good thing we are connected via the launcher app instead of the game, though, because I did just unthinkingly close the game, but it doesn't matter because, yeah, so.
It's all fine. Everything's fine.
Yep, super duper totally fine. Tycho's having a bath and apparently squishing his tummy enough to do stinky farts, which is bad and annoying. Oh my god! Zyla is streaming at 5 o'clock? Zyla doesn't usually start stream until 7, so guess what, loser? You're getting raided. Sorry. Zyla's chat is yelling at Nate to bring them fries, and that is funny. Nate, food
I was about to
slave.
say I want fries, and then I was like, I just finished a
You did.
large plate.
We both finished a large plate of fries not that long ago. Oh my god! You're a dork. I love you. You just like completely flopped over, head upside down, ears tucked under his head. You're silly.
And he's still looking.
Yes,
Aw.
yes, with his eyes open. What a goofy baby. What a goofy
Jerry's
baby.
like that. It is the cutest fucking thing, and I keep trying to take pictures of it, but Jerry is a fucking void, and it really doesn't show very well.
Yeah, that wouldn't come through super great, but yeah. Not that this is actually a problem, but the one time we get to raid Zyla, we don't have like a ton of people, which is fine, but I would appreciate the drama of more people, but it's all good. You know what, Bagros? This is, in fact, the perfect place to use the eat farts emote. Kato, have you seen my new eat farts emote? Because I'm pretty proud of myself.
Oh, I did see it. Yes. I also had to hover over it to make it play because that's a setting that I have turned on in Discord.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yes.
and it's default in Discord, but yeah, it works. It works without that in Twitch, so that's good. But yeah, oh, what a tiny little baby. He's so cute. But yeah, I guess that's all for Thursday. So, but thank you for actually all of the things that we actually did together, but also the attempting a mythic with me, however ill-fated. Oops.
Hey, at least we found out like pretty much immediately that it wasn't gonna work.
That is true. It would have been worse if we got like halfway through and then it was but I don't know why I thought it would be fine, but I did. I genuinely thought it would be fine, and that it whatever. It doesn't matter. It didn't work out, and we found out, and it's fine. So, okay.
Although it does also feel weird that you can do, a delve, no problem, and get 639 gear, which is
Yeah.
3 eye levels, and deal with fewer people.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Not that I'm mad about that, because I've always wanted more solo to fewer person content, but it does
Yeah.
seem like it's not it usually works.
Yeah, the difficulty curve is a little bit confusing. So, and yeah, it was a gamble, and we found out quickly. It could have been worse. So, oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, guess we should wrap this up because meeting soon. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat a handful of bacon bits because that's all that's left on my plate.
I mean, I respect it. I cannot follow the same, but I would if I could. So, yeah. Okay.
Bye, Raz. That.
Bye. Okay. So, yes. But yeah, I do. It is a little weird. Just how bad the mythic was, but it's okay. So, this child is so cute. But yes, anyway, Stinky Fart Raid. Let's set that up. Honestly, I'm just excited that we get to raid Zyla. I never get to raid Zyla. Zyla usually streams from like 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and that is too late for us. So I'm enjoying this. So we're gonna go bother Zyla for Stardew and fries, apparently. So once again, we've arrived at a Thursday, and I don't understand how it's Thursday already, but it sure is. And as always, I wish in some ways that I could stream on Fridays, but I just have too much shit to do. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you as always. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend, and also Friday, I suppose. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Appreciate y'all. Let's go be annoying in Xylo's chat. And like normally I say that jokingly, but I'm only a little bit joking this time. Anyway, bye.